1 or 2 minute thing, and it has changed my life. It has changed my perspective towards, everything. And it has brought a tremendous abundance in my life. Oh, all right, everybody is ready. Let us move ahead. So I want you guys to, okay, tell me, what can you see in this on the screen right now? So whatever you're able to see on the screen, please type it in the chat box. What can you see on the screen? Please type it in the chat box quickly. Okay, a dot, a black dot, a white space and a dot. Okay, whiteboard, space. Okay, quickly. Okay. So what do I want to tell you guys with this screen? Okay, can anyone interpret the same also? This is actually our life. So there is a lot of white space. There are a lot of good things that are happening around us. And there are sometimes a few black spots. Agreed? Sometimes in a day, we have 1 or 2 black spots. And what we end up doing, our entire focus is on that black spot. For example, God has given us such a beautiful face, and our entire focus goes on what? On the pimple on the face. Am I correct? Do you all agree with me? If you agree, please type A on the chat box. If you disagree, you can type D also. Does this happen with us all? Do we all keep focusing on that pimple on the face rather than, being grateful about the eyes, the nose, and all these senses which God has given us? To see the wonders of the world and to taste the delicious dishes. Okay, you all agree with me. Nobody disagrees. Okay. So why am I talking about gratitude? Like, why do you guys know what gratitude is? I'll tell you what gratitude is. Gratitude is, I am extremely grateful to you. I am thankful to you for being so active, for switching on your videos and, taking out your time to attend this session with me. So I'm really thankful to you. So gratitude is what? It is being thankful. So why am I talking about something so simple as gratitude? How can that change, anybody's life? Do you think that it can bring such a big change in your life? Just saying thank you to somebody for being, for having something. Or even the question arises in our mind, do I even have something to be grateful for? Like, everything is so common. So why should I actually be thankful? You guys agree with me? This question does arise in our mind. So I'll not talk only about, on philosophical basis. I'll not talk about on spiritual basis only, but I'll give you the scientific reasons. And I'll be talking from my experience with gratitude, how it can change your life. Okay, I'm not just going to give you a philosophy that just to be good, you should be thankful, but you should be thankful because from my experience, I'm telling you that I have experienced a change in my life. I have trained more than 300 people this year, and they have experienced a change in their life just by this activity of gratitude. And I believe that you can also change your life with gratitude. There have been researches on gratitude, and people have witnessed a tremendous change in their lives. So how does gratitude help us? Number one, it makes you tremendously happy. Just if how would you guys feel? Okay, I'll give you a scenario. How would you feel if I tell you that your salary is doubled today? Your salary just gets doubled. How happy would you feel on a scale of 10? Would you guys feel happier if I tell you that today your salary is 15,000 per month, from tomorrow onwards you're going to get 30,000 per month? How would you guys feel? 10 on 10. Okay, what about others? Quickly, guys. Very happy. 10. Okay, everybody hits 10 on 10. Quickly, guys. I want 100 responses. Okay, so everybody will start feeling happy on 10 on 10. Nobody is going to feel 9, not even 9. Feel like in the air. Okay, what if I tell you guys that only if you take off 5 minutes a day, okay, just 5 minutes, and count your blessings, you are going to get same 10 on 10 on your happiness scale, irrespective of the fact whether your salary increases or not. You guys don't believe me. You may not believe me if I tell you that you're going to get the same amount of happiness if you just take out 5 minutes and write a gratitude journal daily. Don't believe me. Start practicing this thing. So there is an app called Presently. I'll write its name at the end in the chat box, and you can just register your whatever things, 5 or 10 things that you find that you have special in your life at the end of the day. So gratitude is not finding something, not having something extraordinary. It is finding extraordinary in the ordinary things. For example, like having such an amazing, such an interactive audience with me is very extraordinary situation for me. Well, it could be ordinary for others. Not everybody gets it, isn't it? Having this opportunity to interact with you guys, to share my experience with you guys is extremely extraordinary. Just having these senses to feel the experiences, to see others and to feel, all these things are very common. And we usually, notice the value of things when we lose them. Why not start, practicing gratitude and being grateful for the things when we already have them? So do you all guys want to have this 10 on 10 happiness every day? Will you guys try, this gratitude journal daily? You all want to feel that joy that you get, after getting your salary doubled, don't you? Yes or no? You all want to feel the joy that you get when your salary gets doubled? Okay, what other benefits are there of gratitude? Gratitude gives you a much, much more meaningful life. So it is not that somebody did something good to me and I felt grateful. It is that I was able to help somebody else and I am so grateful for that opportunity too. It gives you a meaning in life. It gives you, gets you rid of all the jealousy feeling or all that feeling that why that person has something extra, something that I don't have. It makes you feel so rich, not only in terms of money or so, but also in terms of your health, in terms of each and everything, abundance in everything. Just recognizing what you have gives you the abundance. Okay, I hope that's making sense for you all. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to run a quick activity. So this, what time it is, I'm not asking you if it is 5:20 or 5:25, but I'm asking you is to pick up your paper and pen. I'll give you 15 seconds. Please bring your paper and pen because I have very less time with you guys. Okay. Once you're ready with your paper and pen, please type an R in the chat box. Quickly. Grab your paper and pen. We're all going to do a quick activity. As soon as you're ready, please type a R in the chat box. Okay, I cannot see some of you. If you could please switch on the videos, we'll have double the fun. And I'll be very grateful to you guys. Okay, everybody is grabbing their paper and pen, I guess. Okay. Shall we start? Okay, many of you are ready, so I'm hoping everybody is ready. So this is what time it is? It is activity time. Okay, so you all have 60 seconds. And what you have to do is you have to list the things that you are grateful for in 60 seconds. And we'll see who wins this game. Okay, and your time starts in 3, 2, 1. Start writing the things that you are grateful for. And you have to make a list. You have to number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 60 seconds. Let us see who wins. Okay, great. I can see almost everybody's writing. Okay, we have 30 seconds left. Okay, 20. Okay, last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop writing, please. Stop writing so that we can have a fair competition. Okay. So I want you guys to tell me that how many things were you able to write? So was it 15, 16, 10, 7, 8, 11? Okay, Dipali wrote 11, 8, 10. Okay, let us see who wrote the maximum things. 12, 17. Wonderful, Selena, 17. Okay. What about, it doesn't matter if you were able to write only 4 or 5 also, because I think that it's amazing. 20. Wow. Wow. I must really, you have a remarkable speed, Nirmal. Oh, great. Super. So was this a new experience for you guys? So what was your experience like? Have you guys been grateful for these things earlier in your life? Or was it something that you just recognize now in these 60 seconds? Like you found like 10, 12, 9, 20 things in just 60 seconds to be grateful for. And I can't imagine how rich you people would be. Just in 60 seconds. Wonderful. Okay. So how was your experience like? Please type it in the chat box. How did you feel writing these things? On a scale of 10, did you find it good? Okay. Meghna find it 9. Okay, it was great. All right. So how about we take out 2 to 3 minutes daily and take this pledge that why not do this experiment for at least a week? It is so amazing to be grateful that the next time uh, I didn't know that if I'll be able to keep my New Year resolution for like so many days. It's been nearly 250 days to me, and I have been writing the gratitude journal almost every day. And it is, this practice is in itself so rewarding that it doesn't matter the rewards I get. It gives me a sense of fulfillment. Okay, we are left with very less time, so we'll just move ahead. We did 60 seconds of gratitude, and studies have shown that gratitude provides you a very stress-free life. So, and we all know that how stressed we all feel nowadays, right? So, okay, there are various health benefits of gratitude, and it really increases the speed with which you progress towards your goal. So if you write a gratitude journal daily, you can actually progress towards your goal in an even faster speed. And guys, none of you have to believe me. I want all of you to be the scientist of this experiment, social scientist or just scientist or experimenter, and try being grateful your own self. Take charge of your own happiness. Draw your own smile by being grateful. Okay, and do this gratitude 60 seconds of gratitude activity daily. The right and complete way of gratitude would be that after you have been into this practice for a little while, you can actually start to mentioning things that I am grateful that I have eyes. Okay, how to write a gratitude journal? Okay, I'm actually coming to that point only, the right way of writing the gratitude. So it is not that you just have to make a list of the things that you are grateful for, but you also can mention that why am I grateful for this thing. It is possible that if today I am grateful for my phone, tomorrow it's possible that I don't feel that much grateful the other day, but I need to keep reminding myself that I'm grateful for my phone because it helps me to connect to the people when I really feel lonely, or it makes me connect to such amazing public all the time, or I am grateful that I have eyes because. So the right way of writing the gratitude is you mention the thing for which you are grateful. I am grateful for my eyes. Why? What does eyes do for me? Why am I grateful for that thing? So you need to actually explore the things which are very ordinary to find the extraordinary in that. You need to actually be really good researchers, daily life researchers. I hope that's making sense. Did you guys understand how you actually have to write gratitude journal? You need to, yes, you can try different things. You can write it in a diary, or there is an app. Nowadays, we don't want anybody to see our diary. So the app is Presently, Presently. I've typed it in the chat box. You can download that, and you can, what if it's same for all day? What motivates us to maintain? Subhashi, just start writing it and then you tell me how many things you discover every day. It's in the beginning you may feel that I'm able to find only 2 or 3 things, but I am very much sure that we have more than just one thing to be grateful for daily. We just need to, enhance our skill of. I hope that makes sense. So I would like to. I hope everybody understood how we actually have to write a gratitude journal. If there are still any questions, you can type it in the chat box. I'll try to. The motivation, I told you the reward for gratitude is gratitude itself. And you need to try it. You don't have to believe me. So I'll end this session by, just telling you all that let our each day be filled with gratitude. So I really hope that you all guys, you practice it yourself. Okay. And not just believe me what I am telling you. All right. So yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So you are on mute. So we are not able to hear you. You are on mute.
So you are on mute.
Okay, I can't unmute.
Shiva, we can't hear you.
So you are on mute.
No, somebody has muted me. Okay, is it audible now?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
sir.
Vaishali. Vaishali is a international coach. She is a NLP coach and a graphologist. And Vaishali, thank you very much for sparing your wonderful time, your precious time here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Team, hope the first delivery itself is a superb one, and many more things to follow. Now, a small aspect, I request our Newton man. Emocare has launched an app, okay, Google app. The app, it is to make the mental health more reachable to the larger audience, and also to do many psychological and psychometric tests via online mode and via app. So I request our Newton ma'am to graciously open the app. Newton ma'am, she is Newton ma'am. She is an international coach. She is an international trainer. She is a retired principal also, retired principal of a college. She has been a, a lighthouse for many students. She is a lighthouse as far as many aspects are concerned. Newton ma'am, I request you to make open Emocare app.
Thank you so much, sir. And good evening to all the participants who are present here. It's a real privilege and honor for me to inaugurate the app. I declare it open, and I bless Emocare to achieve more heights in the field of counseling, training corporates, and especially in the field of making our journey very successful regarding neuro-linguistic programming. Thank you so much, sir, for making this event happen today on such an auspicious day. I'm humbled, sir. I'm humbled, sir.
Ma'am, I am very humbled, ma'am. Thank you very much.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Now I request Shifali Gandhi. I hand over the stage to Shifali Gandhi. Shifali Gandhi can take the stage, and you can start the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me opportunity. Great evening, all. I would like to say great evening, all. And let us first express our gratitude towards Vaishali ma'am and Newton ma'am. As Vaishali ma'am just taught us, so we should express our gratitude. So please express your gratitude via chat box. That would be immediate learning from Vaishali ma'am. Okay. So I'm Shefali Gandhi, and you all must be today. I would like to guess my topic from the song which I'm going to sing right now. That is पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, बेटा हमारा ऐसा काम करेगा. Okay, so we don't have much time. You all must have. Can you put on the chat box that what topic I am going to talk? You have guessed it right. Let me see what you have guessed it. Quick, quick, quick. Everybody quick, because we don't have time. So let me share with you. Hi, can you see my screen? Can everybody see the screen PPT?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Hello?
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you can you can see clearly, right? Okay. So you have guessed it right. I'm going to conduct regarding the career coaching. Up to now, we all are aware about career counseling that is done via different types of tests and counseling process. But today I'm going to teach you the technique which you can do for your students or for your children, or if you are a student itself, you can do it by yourself itself. So let's move on. So what it mean by career coaching? I think you have my screen visible, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So career coaching means to take a guideline, help or support for your to reach to your goals. Now, what is different between counseling and coaching is that coaching requires a long time process. That is, you have to start from the standard 6th or 7th. If you are in standard 6th or 7th, then you sit down with your parent and teacher, or if you have your student or children, sit down with them. Then you can you take a paper and pen. If two of them are available, then it's also fine. If a parent and a student can sit down, that is also okay. Now I have here on the screen, if you can see, I have taken an example of a student named Rohan. What you have to do is first list down the things or subject which the student is interested and the one which he is not interested. Make two sides of the paper and list down those things. Now here I have mentioned that Rohan is interested, whatever the list is on left side, and not interested on the right side. A question may arise that a student of standard 6th or 7th maybe not that much clear about what he is interested or not, but still they have something in their mind. As we know that today's children are very much technology frequent, and they are open to the world via social media, Google, everything. So they'll be definitely come to know what they are like and what they don't like. So Rohan has listed the things. I have mentioned subject oblique things. That is, the thing is reason that sometimes student may not be knowing that which subject applies for this thing which I like. Suppose he is interested with the career which has marine experience. So there could be marine engineering, there could be anything regarding marine. You can go with the defense part also in marine. So I have mentioned that it could be subject or it could be thing. So let's take now, when it comes to career coaching, one thing is must require, that is internship. In career coaching, internship goes. What I mean by internship is a student has to work somewhere, give his time to work, minimum for 1 week or maximum for 1 month. So that is called an internship. Now, as we saw that Rohan is interested in sports. Now what he does is he is taking career coaching. Now what he is doing there, he has to find out someone having a sports academy in the city. Suppose there are big cities who have sports academy, or if you are in a remote area of India or somewhere else around the world, so you don't have sports academy in your city or town, do one thing. everywhere in India, we can see that there are huge grounds outside the town or outside the city, small towns. So you go there, collect the children of your society, and start giving coaching. If you are interested in sports, you may have basic knowledge of that subject, of their sports. Suppose you are interested with cricket or you are interested with football, so collect a few students and start giving them basic coaching, whichever which you know that. So, or if you find any sports academy in your city, apply there for internship. You can ask that sir, I want to help you. So for doing that 1 month or one month, you can come to know everything in and out of that subject. When we think about career in sports, it's not that. Okay, it is just being a sports person, or you can just give a coaching for sports. No, there are so many aspects in sports. You can build a sports ground, you can build a sports academy, you can do the business, I mean manufacturing or trading of sports project. You can be a brand ambassador. If you are good with mass media, you can be a brand ambassador for sports brand. So if you are interested with sports, it's not that you have to be only sportsman or a coach. There are so many branches, so many huge number of branches open for that subject. So, with the example of sports, I just wanted to make it clear that if your child or student is interested with sports, you can give them internship or help them to find the internship and let them experience what the subject is about. Okay, let's take that he has another interest, that is maths. Now, there is a question that how maths could be helpful. Can anyone let me know that how maths could be, how can we do internship in maths? Does anyone have any idea? You can put it in the chat box. That how can you do the internship in maths? Okay, let me have some information regarding that. Okay. So, if you are okay with the subject maths, if you are very good with the subject maths, you can do one thing. All you need during the career coaching is shortlist the things which you are most interested with, and deny the things which you even don't like. So if you're interested with maths, go on the Google, find out which degrees require maths as a bachelor degree. Then again sort that. Suppose with maths you can do BTech, BE or Bachelor in Science with maths. So in BTech, BE also there are n number of lines. You can eliminate among them and you can select whatever is okay for you. So the another subject which Rohan was interested was entrepreneur. Now, when we hear the word entrepreneur, a big company or something comes in our mind. And nowadays, big companies don't provide internship to the such a younger students like 6th standard, 7th standard, or 8th standard. So do one thing, you don't need to send them to the big company. You just have to send them to a small kirana or banya shop in our nearby place. Don't send them in big companies, send them to the kirana shop or banya shop. So that is available in any part of India. So when the child goes there for with after school also, if he goes there for 1 or 2 hours, he will come to know that how the person negotiates for the purchase, how he convinces the client, how he manages huge number of stock in his shop. So that is all the thing, every detail in and out the student or child will come to know. So these are the subjects all we have. It's not that I have taken, due to the time limitation, I have taken 2 subjects as an example. There are all the subjects for which you can have the internship. Let me have a real life example of a student who was confused whether he should go with the data science or cybersecurity. So what he did while doing his 11th and 12th, he did job at both the company in Metro City. He he studied that. Meanwhile, he studied his schooling also, state board. And then after 12th, he finalized that he'll be okay with cyber security, and then he completed his bachelor degree. So that becomes his, that made his goal very clear, that where to go and how to go that. So at the end of the session, let me have some let me ask all of you, do you have any subject query that for which you wanted to do the internship and you don't have idea? If any, then can you put it on the chat box? And I would like to say one thing also, that I will, you can mail me on my email ID, so that I can guide you for the internship also. Just a second, I'll show you my email ID. See, this is my email ID, Shefali, SHEFALGANDHI Gandhi @gmail.com. I am from Surat, Gujarat. If someone nearby me or anywhere else, if they need internship, let me mail. I'll try to help as early or as fast as I can, and that would be free of cost. So, does anyone has any query? You can put it in the chat box.
Thank you, Shivali.
Thank you, sir. Thank
As
you
far
so
as
much.
career and job is concerned, both of the things are very, very important for mental health. Today, many students, even many elders, they tell that they were not able to choose something they wanted to do, because of that they are not able to sleep. I had a client actually who was 45 years old, but she wanted to take arts, but she was pushed into science. But after selecting science, she was not able to concentrate fully on that. So for mental health, career choice and career path, that is very, very important. So that we have kept it in the second place. Mental health means choosing a correct career path, and we should know the difference between job and career. Job, if you do something for only money, that is. Career means if at all you are able to do something till the last breath. Career. For example, here the trainers, all the coaches, they will be able to do this till their last breath. Okay. Even when they are, suppose even if they are not well, they will be able to come and coach. For example, team, today we have some trainers who is affected by COVID. They are affected by COVID, but they are going to take class. I'm not going to tell who is affected, but at the end of the session, I will tell. You will be wondering, oh my God, even after COVID, she is able to take such a lively session. So Shifali, she is a international career guidance expert. Thank you, Shifali, for sparing your time. And
Thank you,
on
sir.
behalf of Emocare, I thank you very much. Now
Thank
I
you, sir.
request Mr. Manikandan to take the stage. Mr. Manikandan, he is from Andhra Pradesh. He is one of the person who is involved in the uplifting of the younger generation in the rural areas. He is spending his time and energy without expecting any return, okay, in the upliftment of people in Andhra Pradesh, in various areas in Andhra Pradesh. So, team, I request Mr. Manikandan to take the stage now. Manikandan, can I have you on stage?
Namaste,
Manikandan,
sir.
Manikandan, can you be on stage?
Yes, sir.
Manikandan is here. I am actually very proud to introduce Mr. Manikandan, because he is doing a wonderful work without expecting even a 1 rupee. He is doing services to the rural students. He is taking classes for them without expecting any money, and he is such a noble heart here to tell us something on mental health. Manikandan, it is over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So, namaste to everyone. So, happy evening, friends. So, happy to have you all here. And I truly appreciate from the bottom of my heart to take the time and to be here to learn some techniques related to mental health. So, before starting to my presentation, I'd like to tell you a small story. So, how many of you are interested to listen to my story? Say I. I. Yeah, super. Glad to know, glad to see your interest, guys. So, there was a big firm who usually manufactures a lot of products and export to all the nations, all the countries across the globe, and the turnover is in crores. One day, suddenly, an engine got stuck and it didn't work. Entire staff were there working on this engine, repairing this engine, and the CEO.
So yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So he brought all the exports from the world, and all the people are working towards this engine, and nobody couldn't find the solution. So suddenly there was a one guy who suggested an old man who can repair this thing. So actually the CEO didn't had a good opinion on him, but he has to do something because he's going to lose crores of money. So he gave a chance to him because we tried a lot of things. Let us give a chance. So immediately that old man, what he did is he just took a hammer. He just took a hammer and went inside and checked all entire engine, and he just tapped at one place and asked to restart the engine. That's it. For the shock, the entire engine started working. Everybody was looking at him, and CEO was with full of applause, and he was coming in front of him and asking, "I'm ready to give whatever you want. Ask me. I'm ready to pay for this. Okay, I'm ready to pay for your monthly salary or whatever it is. Just ask me." He asked to pay 1 lakh rupees. Suddenly, all the people got shocked. Just for tapping with the hammer, you're asking 1 lakh rupees. Then the old man gently smiled at them and told only one thing. Sir, for tapping, it costs just only 1 rupee. That is what I can cost you. But to know where to tap, it costs 99,999 rupees. That is the experience, sir. So you all know tapping, but I know where to tap to work this mission. So, my dear friends, today we are going to talk about a new technique which is purely dealing about tapping to help us to improve our mental health. So, say I, how many of you are interested to learn this technique which will help you to get relief from the stress, get relief from your mental state? Okay, let me start with my presentation. This technique is called emotional freedom technique. I think I have to share, just a minute. I think I forgot. Yes. So hope the screen is visible. Is it?
Yes, yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So this technique is called emotional freedom technique. So the founder of this technique is Gary Craig. So he says EFT is an universal healing aid. We all know the acupuncture, where we use the needles to get relief from the different issues. But whereas here, we don't use needles. We use, instead of needles, we use our fingers, the points. So these fingers, we use it to relief from the stress, muscle tension, joint pain, fatigue, tension, headaches, depression, and sleep problems. These are all the different things where we can get relief from it through EFT. That is the reason why this is called universal healing aid. Why we require this technique? So I told you during the story, I told you that that old man has stopped at the right point to make that mission to work. Like that, in our body, we have some energy points. Those are all called energy meridians, which will function as the major points to flow the energy throughout our body. So these energy meridians have to be active to be mentally stable. So to make it mentally stable, we use this tapping to promote a deeper body and mind connections. So that is what we do, helping these fingertips. So let us get into the flow. I want everyone to follow these steps and I want you to do it now. So we have only less time. So I'll teach you how to do this thing and do it. And most of the people might not get the immediate results because we have the very less time, but it has to be done consciously, because consciously we are going to give a caution to our unconscious mind. So we are going to do that one. So the first one, let us take any problem. For an example, take you have a headache. Okay, so whether it is a severe headache or it's a minor headache, so measure it. Or you have some kind of starting from 0 to 10, you can give a rating to that. Why we are measuring that the problem is,
Can't hear you. You are muted.
Anikanta sir, unmute.
You are muted.
yes. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
I think somebody has muted me. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you for notifying me. So the step one I'm telling, so it is measure the problem. So how much of headache? So we are taking the example of headache. How much of headache that you have? Whether it is a minute headache or a severe headache or migraine kind of a thing, or only kind of so a 3 or a 4 a level I'm telling. So the second thing, the step two, this is called karate chop point. We all know the karate, right? This is called karate chop point. So you can see my hand, right? So this is the karate chop point, and the left side. So use this four.
We can't see you, sir.
We can't see you, sir.
Sorry.
We can't see you actually. Only the presentation we can see. Yeah.
Now we can see you.
Okay.
Now we can
Yeah.
see you.
Okay. So this is called karate chop point. Okay. So take this hand, either this side or this side. Take the 4 fingers and make it like this, not the stiff. So be gently and tap it here. So your problem statement is headache, right? So we are taking an example of headache. Now you have to tell an affirmation. Even though I have headache, make a note of it. Even though I have a headache, I completely forgive and accept myself. Got it? So we are giving an affirmation. So consciously, we are giving an affirmation to our unconscious mind. Even though I have a headache, I completely forgive and accept myself. Even though I have a headache, I completely accept and forgive myself. Even though I have a headache, I completely accept and forgive myself. Even though I have a headache, I completely accept and forgive myself. Like this, you need to do 10 times. You can do it like left side also. It's not like a gently. You need to put some force. So the force in the sense, not you should get a pain. Again, you need to do the EFT for this pain. It should not be like it, but you should have some pain. You should feel that pain. Okay. Put it like this. So when you put it like this, you should tap it. Even though I have a headache, I completely ignore and accept myself. Even though I have a headache, I completely accept and forgive myself. Even though I have a headache, I completely ignore and forgive myself. Okay. So now we are going to start the program where we have 8 different points. So the first point, so it is starting from the eyebrows on the top of the thing. The first thing, the problem is the problem. We says headache. So the 4 fingers, keep it over here and start saying headache. We said 20 times, starting headache, 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 not on the eyes, on the top of the eyebrows. Headache, 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 headache. And after the 20 times, tap it on the edges of the eyes. So here. And start telling headache, 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 headache. After doing it 20 times, do it in below the eye. So there is an eye bone, you can feel it here, and start telling the same thing. Problem statement: headache, 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 headache. Third one, and the fourth one below the nose: headache, 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 headache. Fifth one below the chin: headache, 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 headache. The sixth one, this we can feel as neck bone. Put it like this. This and then do this. Headache, 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 headache. And the seventh one. So below the armpit, leave the 4 fingers and then below to that. Put like this and both the hands. Headache, 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 headache. And then the final one is on the top, brain, mid of the brain. Headache, 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 headache. It is the tap, not the press. Tapping, like tapping. Headache, 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 headache. This is the problem tapping. The next one is solution tapping. So if you have a headache, so what is the solution that you are expecting? You want to get relaxed. You want to feel happy. So whatever the positive tapping, you need to choose it wisely. Okay. So here we are choosing a problem solution as be happy. Okay. Let's start with the be happy 20 times. Be happy, 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 be happy. Be happy, 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 be happy. Be happy, 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 be happy. Be happy, 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 be happy. Be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy. Be happy, 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 be happy. Say it loud, not inside your mind. Say it loud. Again, be happy, 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 be happy. If you can't do it with the 2 hands, you can do it with 1 hand. Be happy, 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 be happy. And then finally, the top point. Be happy, 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 be happy. Now, the next step is alternative step. The first thing, headache, 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 headache. Alternative, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy. Headache, 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 headache. Be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy. Headache, 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 headache. Be happy, 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 be happy. Headache, 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 headache. Be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy. And believe me or not, guys, this is a scientifically proven process. There are many people. So you can go and Google on this, and there are many research papers also. There are people who fallen from the 8th-story building and had a backbone injuries. So who can't talk? Doctor has certified them, they can't talk at all. and they use this technique and they reach the highest peak of Everest also. So that is the beauty of this technique. And after doing this technique, if you feel you have a yawning, that is a good sign that you are doing in a right way. And if you feel that there is no results, that means that you are not tapping it in a right way and right points. So you need to be careful on this thing. And the next question, when you can do this thing, there is no time limit over there. Any time you can do it, either morning, afternoon, evening, even midnight, you can stand up, and if you have a problem, you can just go ahead and do this thing. So there is no time limit. Where you can do this thing, anywhere you can do this thing, where you feel it is a safe and secured environment. So ensure that this thing. And who can do this thing? There is no age limit at all. So starting from the younger kid to this thing, even a senior citizens can do this thing. But only the fact is that for the below 15 years students, there is a supervision is required, because when you are doing this eye tapping and all, they should not get affected in the eye thing. So that is the one important thing that you need to do. And is there any question and answers? So I'm done with the technique. Hope you learned the technique.
Sir, you have to
Sir.
unmute.
Sir, you have to unmute yourself.
Sir.
Yeah, I unmuted only.
Shiva,
We
we
can't
can't
hear
hear
you,
you.
Shiva sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Manikandan. It is a very nice one. Techniques is very, very useful when we apply it properly. That you have brought it very nicely. Thank you very much. Team, if you have any doubt, you can message. That message will go to him. And you can also type it in the, we will open the group. You can put it in the group. Okay. So even the presentations, whatever presentations we make now, all the presentations will be shared to you. Okay. It will be shared to you. How it is, how it will be shared, that I will tell you at the end of the session. Now I request Meghna. Okay.
Yes,
Meghna,
sir.
and give a
Yes, sir, I'm here.
training on emotional health. Meghna is a very energetic person. She is a energetic.
Thank you, sir.
Also, she is a trainer. She is a mental health trainer, and she is especially a person who takes more sessions on suicidal awareness. She has done a number of sessions on suicide. But we will have one day with Meghna on, especially on that topic. Okay, how to handle people who have those topics. Today she is having some very good aspects on mental health. Now I give the stage to Meghna.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. So everyone, first of all, I want you all to be on video, as many of you as possible on the video, because we are going to have a little competition, a 1-minute competition. So everyone on video. Okay, great. So I'm so happy to have such an interactive audience. So what I want you to do is get up, get a glass of water as quick as possible. Let's see who wins the race. Get up, get a glass of water. Let's see who wins the race. Get up. A glass of water, just a glass of water. Okay, glassica. You had the glass of water, or you went and grabbed it? No cheating. You had it? You had it, no? So Dipali, okay. So I know you all have been tired, so just drink the glass of water. Just drink some water so that we all can get relaxed. Some water. Great. So I am also going to share my screen, and this is going to be interactive. So I may ask you to unmute, I may ask you to type in chat, I may ask you to do anything. So are you all with me? Type a Y or a yes in the chat box. Yes. Okay, I need more responses. Then only I can start. Okay, great. So when you are able to see my screen, put a thumbs up in the chat. I'm just sharing my screen. A thumbs up in the chat.
You're doing this till 9 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, so let's start. Everyone can see it? Yes? Great. Okay. So today I will request everyone to mute the videos. Mute the audios.
Okay.
Today I'm going to speak.
Mike.
Magna, unmute yourself.
So today I'm going to speak about anxiety toolkit. You can all connect with me on Instagram. After the session, you can ask me questions. My DMs will every time be open. They are always open to everyone. So what does anxiety mean to you? Can anyone raise hand and I will unmute them and they can tell, and the rest of you can type in chat box what anxiety means to you. Can anyone raise their hand? Anyone can unmute and go. Okay. Shivani. I'm asking Shivani to unmute.
Okay,
Shivani, what do you think?
Yeah. Can I say?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, so anxiety is unnecessary botheration, unnecessary stress levels for something which is normal, a normal activity, raising your stress levels. You are unable to do that. That is results in physical manifestation, results in sleep loss, appetite loss, or some other bodily symptoms could be anxiety.
Okay. So, like Shivani said, and many of you have written, I can see overthinking, unnecessary extreme fear. So, many of us perceive anxiety to be completely negative. But what I want to highlight is every emotion serves a purpose and it has both counterparts. It can be positive and negative. For example, imagine a situation. You have an examination tomorrow, but you're not feeling anxious at all. You'll just lie down, you'll watch your favorite movie, you'll interact with friends, and you're not studying at all because you're not stressed, you're not anxious. So, like stress, anxiety also follows a curve, right? So, with minimal anxiety, it actually helps us to enhance our performance. But when it reaches optimal levels, then it has a significant and detrimental impact on both our physical as well as mental health. Anxiety can be extremely, it can interfere with our functioning, it can interfere with our relationship, with our family life, with our education, with everything. uh, what I want to share is anxiety is more about what ifs than the event itself. We can't really define anxiety because it is a subjective experience. Everyone has their own definitions of anxiety. For everyone, anxiety means different things. Like love, we can't really define these abstract concepts, but generally speaking, it is fear or apprehension about something happening in the future. It is not there yet, it is in future, and I'm thinking about it. So let's start with a simple self-management technique that we can use to help us manage our anxiety. You can use it on yourself. You can modify your toolkit. It is your toolkit. But remember that if we have severe levels of anxiety, we need to consult a mental health professional such as a counselor or a psychologist. But for feeling overwhelmed, like everyone experiences anxiety in their life, so I also feel overwhelmed. So these are some of the strategies, some of the techniques that can help us to manage anxiety effectively. So you can all remember it by a simple acronym. We can manage it because we really can. We have control over our emotions. And when you feel that you're empowered, you have control over your emotions, you really have control over them. So how many people feel that they have control over their emotions? Type yes. and people who don't type N. But today we will learn some techniques that will change that yes to a no, that no to a yes. I'm really sorry. Okay. So many of you say yes and many of you say no as well. So let's try to convert that no to a yes. Okay, are you ready? Shall we begin? Okay, mostly yes, no, no. Okay, so I think this is going to be an amazing technique for all of you.
Yes.
I'm not able to change the slide. Wait. So this is our anxiety toolkit. W stands for welcome constructive anxiety in place of destructive anxiety. As I told you, anxiety is not always negative. Negative and positive emotions are part and parcel of our life. Imagine that you don't feel sad. You never have experienced sadness. Can you confidently say that you are happy? Because we can't experience happiness without sadness. They are two coins. There are two sides of a coin. We can't experience a positive emotion, a negative emotion. Both play some part, right? Life is gray. It is not black and white. We need everything in our life, but we need to know that yes, I'm feeling these negative emotions. We need to acknowledge them. We need to accept them, and then only we can regulate them. So you have to welcome constructive anxiety. And if you feel that your anxiety is reaching many levels, so what we can do is E, experience anxiety as an unwanted visitor. So you all may have had a visitor. You may be like, "Arey, ye kyun aa gaya?" You don't like him or her. You don't want him or her to be there at your place, but he or she is there at your place, and you welcome them. You welcome them in spite of disliking them because they are your visitor. But they don't permanently stay at your home. They come and they go. Like the unwanted visitor, anxiety is no different. Every emotion is temporary. We cannot be happy 24/7. We cannot be sad 24/7. We cannot be excited 24/7, right? So life has both positive and negative aspects, and every emotion is fleeting. Emotions are dynamic. So you experience anxiety, you experience it as coming and going. But if you consciously try to run from it, you try to escape from it, the more it will follow you, the more it will bother you. So you need to accept that yes, I'm feeling it. Then what can you do? You have to create awareness of your negative thinking patterns. What I mean by negative thinking patterns is negative thoughts that come to your mind, because anxiety is strongly correlated with these negative thoughts, such as I am a failure, I know that I will not be able to pass this test tomorrow. So many of you think these, but you are not actually aware of these. These are going in your unconscious mind. So a good idea is to journal them. Write these negative thought patterns down. Write these negative things down. What it will have, how it will help you is, it will help you to read them. It will help you to analyze them, and then you can form an idea whether these are just your ideas or whether they are actually facts. So the next step, analyze the negative thoughts, is actually when you analyze them. Most of the thoughts that are associated with anxiety are actually our own creation. You all must be aware of Albert Ellis. He gave the REBT, Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy model. So what he told was that people create hassles out of people create horrors out of hassles. What he meant was people tend to exaggerate their negative feelings. They tend to exaggerate their suffering. So we need to analyze whether it is an idea. I'm a complete failure in life. Why do you say so? Because I failed a test yesterday. Okay, so does that make you a complete failure? Can you think of areas where you successfully did something? Yes, I have a wonderful family. I care for them. So are you a complete failure? No. So this idea was just a idea. This was just an idea and not a fact. This brings us to the next step. Never ever jump to conclusions. Analyze these thoughts. If they are not a fact, if they are not an evidence, don't make it a conclusion for yourself. We as humans have a tendency, and we're so confident in giving negative notations to ourselves that we don't even check with the other person. I may be thinking, oh, I'm not so pretty. What this boy must be thinking about me. But if I check with him, he may say that you are the most beautiful girl I have ever seen, right? So we jump to conclusions. We form these conclusions for ourselves. Okay, so anybody has a confusion till here? Then we will move to the manage part, which is my favorite. Any confusion in the chat box? Fast, quickly. I don't have time. No confusion till now? Great, great. So M stands for make a worry time in your schedule. This is my favorite part. So what I mean by make a worry time in your schedule? No, I don't want you to feel worry. So why I am telling you to make a worry time? Because anxiety is associated with overthinking, right? We think a lot. We keep thinking that kya hoga, what will happen next, what will happen next, what will happen next. What happens is we get stuck in a continuous loop. It is never ending, and it continues and continues, goes on, and this wastes a whole time. Our whole time gets wasted in just thinking about things and not doing anything to change our circumstances, to change our situation, to do something productive. So what do you think? Overthinking for an entire day is good, or overthinking for just 30 minutes is good? Write in the chat box. For an entire day or for 30 minutes? Is overthinking for an entire day good, or overthinking for 30 minutes? 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Yes, great. So what I want you to do is keep a schedule for worry time. Keep a schedule in your day. Plan that, okay, I will worry from 5 to 5:30. Worry about everything. Worry about your boyfriend. Worry about career. Worry about your class. Worry about your parents. Worry about your family, your spouse, your kid. Everything. But when you reach that 30 minutes, stop worrying. Say to yourself that my worry time is over. Now I can't worry for the rest of the day. I have to keep the rest of the worries for the next day. Keeping keeping a tap is a good idea. You can keep a stopwatch for it, and you can make a worry time. The next is accept life with shades of gray. Like I said, that life cannot be rosy. Life is not rosy every time. Neither it is black or white. Don't expect that you will always be happy. You have to accept that there will be ups and downs in life. There will be successes. But I don't believe in the word failure. There is only feedback. You only learn from your things you don't succeed at. This is also a presupposition of NLP that I learned from Shiva sir. So you have to accept that. You have to accept life in shades of gray. It cannot be always white and black. The next is never believe in someone's definition of you. When I say that, I don't mean that don't hear to people. Hear to people. Take constructive feedback. When there is a potential for growth, hear people, listen to people, grow, improve, but don't make another person's definition of you your definition. Only you can define yourself. Don't give that pen to someone else to define you. Define yourself on the basis of your circumstances. Nobody knows us better than ourselves, not our parents, not our kids, no one. The next is act now. What anxiety makes us do is it makes us procrastinate. We don't do things, but we overthink a lot. So you just plan 3 activities in a day and do them. And even if you are not feeling like doing them, then also do them. But when I say that do 3 activities, I don't mean write a research paper or push yourself to the extreme. You can do activities that you enjoy. You can do a makeup routine. You can arrange your box. You can arrange your cabinet. You can listen to music. You can do anything, but do at least 3 things. Go golden moments of gratitude. I think Vishali spoke a lot about gratitude. When you have a vision, you will be grateful to so many people, and if not anyone, you can always be grateful to yourself. You are the carrier of yourself. You have to carry yourself all your life. Even if nobody is there, you are there for yourself. Be grateful for your eyes, your ears, everything. The next is explore yourself fully. Not even the highest level of saints have explored themselves fully. There is a lot of human potential. So you have to explore yourself. Your habits may become a successful career path for yourself. So you have to tap into your potential and explore yourself. The next, we come to the last part. I stands for invest time in planning rather than worrying. Like I said that don't worry, but plan. So what I'm saying is you may or may not be successful in everything you plan. Plans fail, right? But so what? You can plan again, but it is better than worrying. One plan fails, you can plan again, you can plan again. A time will reach when you will reach the success. And the last is turn your life towards inspiration. uh, there is so much beyond yourself. You can talk with inspirational people. You can talk with inspirational people. You can read magazines, inspirational novels. You can connect with inspirational people. You can watch inspirational movies. You can volunteer for an NGO. You can volunteer for a great cause. So you can do a lot of things like this. And when you turn your life towards inspiration, you will see yourself blooming. You will see yourself becoming into this great person. So this was all for today. I know that I've taken so much time. I'm so sorry. Siva sir, yes, I'm done. If you have any confusion, you can write your questions in the chat box.
Super, Meghna. I know, actually, the thing is, see, Niagara Falls, okay, Niagara Falls, if I try to stop it, that's not correct. And all the trainers here, right from Shifali to Vaishali, for everyone, I am removing this and showing, okay, your time is up. It is very difficult, I know, because this is, they are in their flow. They are in their flow, and unless and until that time is, they take this much of time, they will not be able to complete it. Wonderful presentation, wonderful aspect, Meghna.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for sparing your time. And one more day, you have to spare for how to stop, how to handle the people with the suicidal tendencies. Okay, I
Yes,
want
sir.
to
Sure, sir.
session for our people. Okay, so team, on behalf of you, I am requesting Meghna. Now, I actually the problem is talking in public. Talking in public is a very difficult task for many people. So now I welcome Mr. Hani. He is from Bangladesh. He is from Bangladesh, and he is going to talk about how to remove public fear. Yes, he should have taught me when I was studying in 8th standard. Okay, but he is doing it very late. I would have removed my fear long back. Okay. Thank you. Mr. Hani is a international trainer. As I said, he is from Bangladesh, and he is doing many online training. He is a school counselor, and it is very wonderful to have you here, Hani. I thank you very much for accepting our invitation and to come here. Before going to Hani, Krusina, are you here, Krusina? Krusina? Okay. So, team, I hand over the session to Mr. Hani. Yes, Hani, it's up. The stage is yours.
I think, sir, Meghna. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and happy evening, everyone. Thank you so much, sir, for giving such opportunity to share my things to all of you. So actually, we all wanted to speak in public, but some a kind of fear is always stopping us. Okay, so we'll see today how the fear is stopping us and how we will overcome from it. So I think Host disabled party screen share. I think, sir, my screen sharing is disabled from your side.
1 minute, honey. 1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute, honey. I think. Can you check your mic? You have to make a
Yes,
speak
sir.
little.
It's
Yeah. Keep it there and.
yeah. Sure, sir. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sure. Is my screen shared? Is visual everyone? It is visible to everyone, please.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So today we'll see how the fear actually it's stopping us. So we need to ask what is the fear. Actually, you know what? Fear is our friend. It protects us from doing something you should not do. We cannot put our hands on the fear. Okay, in fire we cannot put our hands because we know that it will hurt us, right? It's logical, but the fear in public speaking, it's totally unrealistic, unlogical, because there is no one who will beat us if we go to speak in public. Okay, so it's in our mind only. So many psychologists suggest that from our childhood we have two types of fears. Okay, one is fear of sound and another is the fear of falling. Okay, all right. So other fear we can learn it. Other fears we can learn it. So today we will see how we will learn to remove the fears from public speaking. If we remove our fears from this kind, so that we will be a grateful public speaker. So for that, I'm going to share a short a tool to remove our fear. So first of all, the first the tool is the logical. Okay, you have to put your logic. See, before going to speak or before going to deliver anything, we should have to prepare ourselves, right? We should have to prepare ourselves. So that is the main thing which we will focus it on the logical way. Okay, it's on the hand of the speaker. Okay. So second is as if, जैसे कि हम जो बोलते हैं ना, जैसे कि मान लो जैसे कि. So as if, see, there is two command. Okay, one is stand as if you are very much of confident. आपका पूरी तरह से शोल्डर एकदम ठीक करके पूरा फिजिक को एकदम स्टैंड करके रखना पड़ेगा, ताकि means people can say see you as a full confident person. All right, first thing. Second is you have to take a breath in. You have to take a deep breath and you have to take out some breathing. Okay, see, breathing technique is very much of important, because see, this breathing is directly related with our mind. Okay, if we do this breathing now, it will control our physical, our mental, everything. Okay, as we learn from the neuro-linguistic programming from the Emocare, that our mind and body would be the one. Okay, it's it's up to us actually. So this is the second thing which we can do, and the third thing is the visual, auditory, and the feeling. Here actually कुछ बोलने के पहले, कुछ पब्लिक स्पीकिंग मतलब डिलीवर करने के पहले हम सोचते हैं ना कि अगर मैं गया, कुछ लोग मेरे तरफ देखेंगे, बड़े बड़े करके आंख करके खुद मेरी तरफ देखेंगे, सो क्या होगा, इंसल्ट करेंगे लोग मुझे, ऐसा सोचते हैं हम, राइट? दिस इज आवर विजुअलाइजेशन. ओके, एंड we realize in auditory, we realize some unrealistic sound that log kya bolenge, kuch awaजें निकलेंगे. This kinds of feelings will create the fear. So what we will do to avoid fear, we have some rapid the same kind, visual, auditory, and the feelings type, we have to close our eyes. Okay, before going to the event, you have to close our eyes and we have to visualize that all the audiences are very smaller in size. Okay, they are very smaller, very cute, and I am the speaker. I am very bigger in size, and I am the one who can deliver anything. Okay, the second is the auditory. Okay, in the auditory section, what you have to do? You can create some sound actually. Okay, you can create some sound that all the peoples are waiting for you. Okay, and you have to say within yourself that I can do this, and I will have to do, and the peoples are going to appreciate me very much. These kinds of feelings, it will make your mind fully confident, and you will you will have a great public speaker. This three technique, if you follow it and if you do it in your yourself before going to a public, okay, so it will definitely work. But you have to do it in a proper manner, that visualization. Okay, you have to close your eyes, you have to take do the okay, once you will do the breathing process, your physical, your mental, everything would be in a focus mind, and you have to make some sound that I have to do it and I can do it, and people are going to appreciate me very much. Okay, so yeah, so if you do this practice, if you do your practice and if you face different your event, okay, so by growing your time, or by growing your event, your mind will be trained automatically. Okay, your mind will be trained automatically, and you will you will make yourself a great public speaker. It's totally depend on our focus. Okay, we can change our mind. That is only the process of avoiding fear. Okay, so so with that we can conclude that your behavior is consistent to the images of your mind. Whatever the image, whatever the things are going in your mind, it would be in your behavior. All right. So these are some techniques which we can follow to avoid our fear. Thank you so much. It's your turn to speak. So if anyone please have any question, you can put it in the chat box. Okay, and as Sir has told that you will be getting our presentations in the Emocare, so definitely you will be getting, and you can share your questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hani. Thank you very much. You have given a concise aspects on removing the fear of speaking in public. That is one of the wonderful aspects. Your presentation is wonderful, and also the PPT, it is very relevant, very nicely made. The presentation becomes more powerful with the proper PPT, and the PPT has been made very nicely. That's thanks for you, Hani, for taking this much of time.
Thank you so much, sir.
Drive away your concept. Okay, so we will be putting all these PPT in the group. So team, it's very nice that we have been continuing very successfully. Now I request Manjula ma'am to come to the stage. Okay, Manjula ma'am.
Yes. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. So it is Manjula ma'am is going to talk about a very nice aspect. Okay, so I welcome ma'am, and all the trainers, whoever is going to come hereafter, I want them to take only 10 minutes and not more than that. Okay, it is the humble request. Okay, please restrict yourself 10 minutes. I know that it is wrong on my part to invite you and give you a time limit, but since we have more speakers, Uh, I request all of you. And now the stage is to uh, Manjula man. Yes, Manjula man.
Okay, good evening. Today I'm going to talk the relationship between Buddhism and NLP. Today I'm going to link Buddhism with neuro-linguistic programming. For this, we had to understand the basics of both of them. Buddhism rests on three pillars: faith, practice, and study. What is faith? If we go to a doctor and our disease is cured immediately, we have faith in the doctor. Similarly, if we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, our problems are solved and we get faith in Buddhism. Once we have faith, we organize study meetings and study the various books written by our mentor, Dr. Daisaku Ikeda. Once we study, we put it in practice in our real life. Whether it is health, relationship, or financial issues, we solve our problems by bringing positivity in our lives. For this, we do phone visits in the time of pandemic or home visits, sit with the members, discuss their life issues, suggest ideas to solve their problem. But everything is based on chanting. Now, neuro-linguistic programming also consists in driving out all the negativity from our lives and filling it with positivity. In fact, in NLP, we are all the time with full awareness, jumping inside ourselves so that we are positive about our lives always. Neuro has two elements, the physical element and the mental element. The physical element is what we see, what we hear, what we taste, all the six sensory organs. And the mental element is what we cannot see, but has an effect on us, like emotional, conscious, unconscious, superconscious, soul, or mind. Now, linguistic is what we speak to ourselves, like auditory digital, and the language which we express to others. If we say gulab jamun, saliva comes to the mouth. So gulab jamun is the input and saliva is the output, and the programming takes place inside meta model or meta programming or whatever. I want to say something about my personal life too. I'm battling bipolar syndrome for past 40 years. Along with psychiatric medicines, Buddhism has helped in personality development. We used to work in groups and got tremendous encouragement from each other. One of the presuppositions of NLP is map is not the territory. This in Buddhism is also called human revolution. We should have the patience to listen to the other person's view before thinking, talking, or doing anything, expand our map. In this way, we can share more and grow more also. To this explain this, I will take the incident which took place in my house a few days ago. My sister guided me that to drive away depression, I should light the lamp in the puja room. This was my mother's in-law's domain as she is a staunch Hindu. I started lighting the lamp with a single wick. One day she told me to light the lamp with a double wick, to which I immediately retaliated. Then she lost her temper that for good fortune of the house, double wick should be used. I had a small showdown with her. Next day, when my mind was calm, I accepted her point of view. Thus, not only did I alter my map, but expanded it too, and now we are progressing well. The second supposition is there is no such thing as failure, only feedback. Now, Thomas Edison did 1,000 experiments before the electric bulb was invented. He did not he did not take it as a failure, but 1,000 ways in which he would not make an electric bulb. In this way, he was able to get success. In my sickness also, I have gone through so many episodes and mood swings only to bounce back stronger than before. The third presupposition is meaning of the message is the response that follows. That is, if you are not understood, you cannot blame others, only blame yourself. The fourth presupposition is the individual with more flexibility wins the race. When we are doing a task, we keep many options open. For example, a student of 12th standard may take physics, chemistry, maths, bio, so that he has an option with medicine and engineering. The fifth presupposition is energy flows where attention goes. When we chant, we are in rhythm with the universe or mystic law. We are able to resolve the correct action to take in our lives. The sixth proposition is if a human being in the world can do something, anyone else can also do it by expanding his territory. For example, when I retired, I was not computer savvy. But now, after taking lessons from my husband, I have improved. The seventh presupposition is you cannot not communicate. When people move together from their body language, they are able to respond either in the affirmative or otherwise. The eighth presupposition is no unresourceful people, only unresourceful states. Many a time when parents scold their wards, they say, good for nothing. This is a very harmful way to scold the child. They should scold the state, like, for example, your handwriting is not good, please improve it. The last but not the least is if what you are doing is not giving success, try something else. Whatever we say, sometimes we say never give up. That is, never give up on your dreams. But if some task is not going through, then we can try something else to succeed. To summarize, I can say you can definitely be a winner by incorporating Buddhism and NLP in your lives. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
Manjula ma'am,
Yeah.
I have to thank you, ma'am. Manjula ma'am, I have to thank you.
Yeah.
Manjula ma'am, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
may I know your age, ma'am?
64.
Think 64. I don't think for mental health. Okay, there is no other example in the world other than Manjula ma'am. She told she has been suffering from a particular aspect, but I don't think she has conquered everything. She has conquered everything. Whoever is in this room, okay, I tell you, Tim, you tell me now, okay, whether this woman, whether she is, yes, she is a successful woman. See, when we talk about success, when we talk about a role model, etc., okay, we think of great people. Great people are living with us. And one of the great person is Manjula ma'am. What do you think, team? Put it in the chat box. Put your views on the chat box. Manjula ma'am, we are very happy to have you today here. And really, you are the symbol of mental health. I'm telling you, you're the symbol of mental health. And today, you have made the day of everyone. You have told today the message that nothing is not conquerable. Anything can be conquerable if you have the will, and if you have the will to succeed in life and to come over all your negativities or whatever shortcomings you have. You are the role model. You are the symbol of mental health 2020, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shiva sir, for giving me such a appreciation.
So, thank you, ma'am, for sharing your personal experience. That is what our people are putting in the chat box. Really, it's my day is made today. Okay, now I request the next host. Okay, so we have Kanchan. We have Kanchan.
Hello, everyone.
Again, personality with all smiling. Your personality. A personality which is adding more smiles to special children. I really feel jealous with people who work with the special children. See how much patience they should have, and how much love they should have, and all those things actually we will be. I'm able to see from Kanchan. She is a special educator, and she is a trainer, and she is a NLP practitioner, and she has many badges, many roles with her. And I thank you, Kanchan, for coming here and accepting my invitation to talk here. Thank you very much. The stage is yours, Kanchan.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. I'm very humbled. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity given. So, dear friends, good evening to you all. Since the time is very small, I would like to start with my topic immediately. And today I am going to talk on a very interesting aspect regarding food. We have tons of recipes on the net, right? We have tons of recipes on the net with varying ingredients. But today I'm going to talk about one particular ingredient which plays a very important role, or which is very important part of a recipe. Most of the times it is being overlooked or ignored. Okay, so let's start. I know this group is a very interactive group. So if anybody can guess, I will be highly obliged. Please share in your chat box. Can you guess what is that ingredient? And I will start my screen share. Okay, yeah, please share. Okay, friends. So am I audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
So the most important ingredient that we miss on, or we don't pay attention to is thoughts. Like now you may say, oh, how our thoughts are playing. What part does our thought play in food? Food is supposed to be eaten, right? So I will explain you in details. So let's start with my presentation. So food, thoughts, and well-being. They are all very much interlinked, dear friends, and thoughts play humongous role in our well-being and on the food that we consume. Okay, so let's start. Now I want you to be interactive. Can you please answer a few questions in the chat box? You can type Y for yes and N for no. Okay, so let's start with the first question that comes to mind. Most of us like to eat food outside. Is it or not? Yes, please share fast. Most of us, do we like to eat food outside or not?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So most of us would love to eat outside. But dear friends, can we eat outside food every day?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, we can't eat outside food every day. So what can be the reasons why we would not eat outside food every day? What can be the reason behind it? Can anybody share?
Because hygienic.
Yeah, very good. Yes, because of hygiene problems or hygiene issues. Can anything else? What happens if
Not
hygiene
very healthy.
Yeah, it's
Not very healthy.
Yes, thank you so much. So it's not very healthy. But say, I know this group is very intelligent. Can you tell me, when we talk or when we say health, what do you exactly mean by health? Is it only physical?
We also feel that the man who is making that, who is selling that food, his feelings और his उसके जो विचार है वो उसका इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है हमारे ऊपर भी.
Okay, wow, great, very good answer. Okay, so what we think is that when we talk about health, या जब हम health की बात करते हैं, it is not only about our physical health. It is also about our mental health. That is,
Ma'am, actually
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Food is made with lot of loveness and good thoughts, missing in
Yeah.
the food which we eat outside.
Yes, yes. Food which is made at home is made out of lot of love and thought. Very good answer. I 100% agree with you, and I am driving myself towards that point. Okay, so definitely the food that we eat outside is not that healthy, because in that our mental and physical health both are not taken care of at lot of times. Okay, to elaborate this point, I would like you to, I would just very fast, I will tell you one small short story. Okay, now once there was a jailer, and he was transferred to a very remote place, or in a remote place in a village, and he was to go there. No, he couldn't take his family, so he took one cook or a helper or helping aid and shifted there. Now everything went fine for a few days, okay, but after some months, the cook fell sick, and he was not able to take care of the jailer. Now one new prisoner who was a good cook was appointed as a cook for this jailer. Okay, now this person is cooking food, and the jailer is okay with everything, and everything is running fine. But what happened after a few days, the jailer suddenly he feels that in middle of night he is having a lot of bad dreams, feeling confined to very small restricted places, and he is having a lot of fear, anxiety, and all within him, and he's waking up with a lot of perspiration and all. Now this jailer is stand like, why it is happening to me? In so many years it never happened with me. So what is gone wrong? So he started analyzing that what has changed over the past few days, and he immediately realized that yes, my cook has been changed. He is someone else is cooking for me. And when he talked out the math with the prisoner, he could understand that it is the thought of that prisoner who has committed some petty crime, but he was now in the prison for it. He is very fearful, anxious, and fear of that small confined places and all. So you see that the thought of that person who is cooking the food got into the food and was affecting the jailer, as he was a very sensitive person. He was able to feel those vibrations in the food itself. So this is the story. This is a story which is a very profound story, and I have heard it a lot of times, and it holds a lot of truth behind it. So, dear friends, now you please answer me these questions. Does it matter who cooks it? Who cooks our food? Does it matter?
Yes, it matters. Mother cooks
Yes.
a lot of love. Mother cooks with
Yes,
lot of
yes,
love.
it matters, right?
And
It matters.
so we
Definitely.
like our mother's food because of that.
Yes,
There is a lot of love in it.
wonderful, wonderful. I was coming to that. Why we like our mother's food so much? Because it is made out of so much of love, care, concern.
Actually, the
Yes.
person is not, it depends on the attitude of person, not on the person, I think.
Not on the person, ma'am. See, what are the
Person, the
thoughts? See,
attitude of person. Yeah,
attitude,
thoughts, yeah.
it is the thoughts
Yeah.
which are there. Thoughts are very powerful things. Like
Yes.
everything around us is some form of consciousness. Okay. Now this form of consciousness, it can be inanimate. Everything has some kind of consciousness. When our thoughts are very much living things, and they act upon other things as well. You must understand this. Like suppose anything around you, if you see, there is some particular thought behind it. That's why it is there in the manifestation, right? Anything around you, this laptop, internet, whatever. Today I am conducting this seminar on internet, and so many people joining together. It is somebody has thought about it. So thought is very powerful, and it does have effect on every inanimate object around us. I can give innumerable examples of it, but because of crunch of time, I will not go more detail into this topic. So definitely the thought with which we cook, it affects our food, and it goes along with it our food. Now, does it matter the environment? Yes, the environment will matter. Does it matter in what thought you eat your food? 100%. If you're eating your food in good thoughts, in peaceful thoughts, in calm state, restful state, the food will have that kind of effect on you, and you will carry those kind of vibrations with it. Okay, so we can conclude very easily that thoughts are powerful, and they do act upon everything around us. They make us or they mar us. So breeding good thoughts, breeding peaceful thoughts, breeding good feelings towards other, all these are a very, very important part of our life. And why I will say this, because being like this is very difficult. So what we can start immediately is with our food. Food is a basic necessity. Going to have it 2 to 3 times a day. Start practicing night. You start having dinner in positive thoughts, in good thoughts. Let me go ahead. I have a lot of things to cover and share with you. So the next thing is, what you should do. Now, when you're cooking, be conscious of your thoughts. How do you feel? Are you frustrated? Now, if you're not in a pleasant state of mind, the food you cook will reflect chaos of your thoughts. Definitely, they will in you, in the people, in the family who is eating the food made by you. So, while preparing the meal, remember to do so in a positive, calm, and happy disposition. Work with love, and your food will reflect the love. And ma'am, I have been practicing this system for last 20 years. I am in a system of meditation where I am following this rigorously. Cook your food in a pious thought, earn piously so that the food is not polluted, and eat your food in a pious thought. Okay. So while eating, eat your food in peaceful and calm state of mind. Very important. Be restful. Don't sit in front of TV. Don't talk too much, blabbering and all. Sit peacefully on your dining table. Be peaceful. Be in a calm state of mind and eat your food. Okay. So the next thing that I would like to come, why it is so important. There is a scientific backing to the what I am saying. It's not just that I am saying like that. Okay. So thoughts affect, and when we are preparing it, and at the same time when we are ingesting, eat the food in good thoughts or in pious thought, or think in any thoughts. Okay, so that thought has affected our food. Now the food goes into our stomach, it is digested, and it goes into our digestive tract, and from there the nutrition is extracted. It goes into the blood, and blood goes into each and every cell of our body. So you see that the food that you ingested had positive or negative effect on it, and it is reaching your each and every cell of your body. Now you think what you want to give to your each and every cell of your body. You want to promote positivity or you want to promote negativity. So that's why I urge you, from today, start practicing it. Eat in pure thoughts, positive thoughts, restful thoughts, cook in good thoughts. Now, ma'am, all of you will wonder, okay, you're saying this, cook in good thoughts and all. But is it possible? Is it possible that every time I will be in good state of mind? Will I be not having a lot of frustration behind me or a lot of work issues, so many things? Yeah, you must be having or you might be having. But then we can use some techniques. Now there is a technique in NLP which we can use, but for that we should be learning that technique. So I will just go in short over here. When we get into our kitchen or when we get into our dining area, let's have some visual clue, some auditory clue, okay? Some visual clue, some auditory clue, or some kinesthetic clue, which will help you get into positive states of mind. Okay, so in NLP we have something called anchoring. Okay, so this, if you practice, I know you we can learn anchoring, how to do this anchoring, and if we learn these techniques, then what will happen? As soon as you get into kitchen or you are eating your food, you can use these clues. Now suppose you feel motivated or you feel positive with some pictures in your some good scenery or picture of somebody in your kitchen, you can put it. You can listen to some good audio, good shlokas, prayers, anything that puts you in a calmer state of mind. So you try to do that when you're cooking and eating your food. So this will help you in staying in peaceful, calm, and positive thoughts. Okay. Now sir is indicating me to move. So I will cut short this next part, because this, all of you know that foods are of different type. There are 3 types of food: tamasic, rajasic, and sattvic. We should always try to take in maximum times we should take in sattvic food. moderation is necessary. Sometimes we can indulge, but maximum time we should try to have sattvic food. So, dear friends, I hope you understood my point. Please work it out. Please try to put it into practice and think healthy, eat healthy, and stay healthy. And thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Kanchan, super Kanchan. Kanchan, actually anchoring can be handled in this way. That was wonderful. That was
Yes, sir, I thought
that was
something.
mind blowing.
Yes, sir.
But the thing is, the people who have been watching, maybe who have been not thinking out of the box, they may
Yes.
come and put in the chat box that this is not NLP. But I tell you, Tim, don't bother. This is what out of the box thinking. Anchoring should be used in the food court, in
Yes.
the kitchen, and what he said is 100% correct. If I am not able to use that NLP anchoring in the kitchen, then what is the use of using outside? At least when I eat, then only I can remain alive.
Nice.
Kanchan, wonderful concept.
Thank you so much.
Kanchan, thank you very much. Your presentation was wonderful. Actually, again, I know that I'm stopping the Niagara Falls. Okay, I'm stopping
Yes,
the
sir.
Niagara Falls.
I hurried myself,
Thank
sir.
you very much for sparing your time.
Thank
you
you.
very much. And team, now it is a question time. Okay, this is a question time. And I have one question. Okay, I have one question. Whoever gives the correct answer will get a book. Okay, and the faculties should not take part in this. Okay, this is only for the participants. Only for the participants. The question is, who has developed, now whoever comes in the video and tells the answer, okay, he will be considered as a winner. Okay, or in the YouTube, whoever puts the answer first. Okay, whoever is watching in the YouTube, whoever puts in the chat box first, you will be considered as a winner. And here, whoever is opening your video and you are telling the answer, okay, you will be considered as a winner. And the question is very, very simple. Okay, who has developed psychoanalysis? That is it is a form of psychology. I want people to come on the mic and tell, and also chat.
Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund Freud.
So Sigmund Freud.
I said it first, sir.
Sigmund Freud.
Okay. Three people. Okay, I am able to see Aarti, Gayatri, and Pranav. I'm able to see three people. Okay, who have said it now. Aarti, Gayatri, and Pranav. Okay.
Sir, Maheshwari Sitaram, sir.
Acha, you have also told. Maheshwari also told.
I said first, sir, before everybody.
Okay, because I am not. Okay, no problem. Now 4 people. Okay, please write down my number: 9961631222. 9962163122. 9962163122. I'm just texting here. Okay, 9962163122. Okay, I am texted. Please send your home address to me in my personal window, and we will be receiving your copy. Now let's go with the 97 participants. I really salute all of you. I really salute the participants. 4 hours. Really, it's a very tough job. Okay, but even then, the participants, they are only 3 or 4. It is going coming up and down, and it's really really great. Now I welcome the next. Okay, team, 1 minute. Okay, Mallika ma'am. Mallika ma'am. There is a small change, team. So after Mallika, the interview will continue. She is having some urgent.
Yes, sir. Can you able to hear me?
Yeah, Mallika. I introduce Mallika to all of you. Please mute your calls. Other than Mallika, please everyone mute your calls. Okay. Now Mallika will talk for 10 minutes. Okay, on a very crucial aspect on mental health. Okay, Mallika, please go ahead. She is a trainer. She is a
Thank you, sir.
and she is having many more hats on her. And she is going to deliver a 10 minutes, a quick recite for mental health. Go ahead, Mallika Rani.
Mind all, I am Malika Rutala from Abu Dhabi, a counseling psychologist. First of all, I would like to thank Emocare for giving this great opportunity to share my learnings with you all. And a big thanks to all the audience who are absolutely ready to work with their mental health. So one of the experts says, unblinking optimism and shutting the doors on negative feelings doesn't make them go away. If anything happens, it just exacerbates them. So now what that exactly means is, when you avoid an unpleasant emotion, you're making it a bigger. I'm going to speak today about toxic positivity. You might be worried to listen toxicity with positivity, how this combination goes. So many times, many attempts, we just keep hearing the word positivity, but never thought there is a dark side of positive vibes, which is nothing but a fake positivity, which is toxic. During this pandemic situation of COVID-19 and generally also, we hear many a times many phrases like everything will be okay, good vibes only, don't be so negative, think happy thoughts, look on the bright side. While this is helpful for some to keep a positive mindset, but always encouraging look onto the bright side without acknowledging what is going on or ignoring your emotions within may result in toxic positivity. I just give you an example. You take a scoop of ice cream, it gives a pleasure. The second one, third one, you keep going on giving 7th, 10th cup. Will it give you the same pleasure? No, it causes sickness in you. It is not an issue with some individuals who are genuinely positive and happy. This becomes a problem only when they are forced to believe and look only towards the positive aspects when the situation doesn't call for it, or really the situation needs attention and worth addressing. And sometimes this may shut down the prospect of future contemplation about the situation. Now here we speak about some signs of toxic positivity. So hiding your true emotions, trying to just get over with it, like with using some dismissing your emotions. And sometimes you feel guilt for expressing your emotions. It is okay to not to be okay. And minimizing your other experiences with feel good quotes and comparing others and your experiences when it is not comparable also, and shaming others for expressing anything other than positivity. Here I would like to mention a phrase from Three Idiots we have heard. I think many of you have known it. It is all is well, all is well. So this is the testimony, an illusion to the person, when illusion of creating a positiveness to the person when the things around are not going well. This, to frankly speak, this positivity may work in a short term and provides motivation to the person for a time being, and it may create motivation to cross the present situation. But subconsciously and psychologically, physiologically, they may be building up a tension and a stress on long run. So one needs to remember that when they're stressed and choose not to address it, it is similar to the chance of neglecting your well-being. See, it is similar situation I explain you. Physically, if you get a cut or bleeding in your hand, and if you want to ignore it without doing any first aid or neglecting it, will it disappear? The same thing happens with this toxic positivity too. So nowadays, we are cultivating a positive mindset in people in such a way that positive thought is being replacing the negative thought, and the negative thought is suppressing it. And this suppression is causing a blocking in an individual from processing it in a healthy manner. I think I will explain this with an example so that you people can understand it better. So here, let me explain with an example. One person is greatly angered by the actions of the other person. In that scenario, generally a positive mindset, what we are going to tell them, to suppress it, to just think of the positive times with the other person, your positive associations with the other person. Doing this way, we are blocking the healthy communication route, as well as we are suppressing his negative emotions. So take the individual as a glass and the anger as a water. So how much you can pour it and how much it can hold until it fills its brim. So when once it is filled, it starts spilling it out. So the same thing happens, the same thing happens when the capacity is filled, it starts spilling out, and the result will be your fight or complete avoidance the other person. Now we'll look into another alternative method for this. So if you really feel angry and then you convey your disappointment or your hurt to the other person in a negotiable manner, in a proper communicative negotiable manner, then there are 100 plus chances for the other person to understand you and to take a conscious step towards your relationship first in a healthy, happy manner. And here, one more point I would like to add is constant positivity is a form of avoidance. And in this constant toxic positivity may sometimes leads to isolation by making one gets disconnected with their self and others by denying the truth. Okay, expert says a healthy stress called eustress is essential for an individual to strive for their best. So now let us see how to deal with toxic positivity. There is a study which says that there is a direct association between emotional acceptancy and your psychological or your mental health. Accordingly, when you are accepting and simply acknowledging your negative emotion, it will help people from reacting to it, instead responding to it in a proper healthy manner. So this will definitely reduce your elevation of distress. Now, the next step is when you identified your negative emotion. So what we need to do with it? Here I'm going to tell you some simple steps which way you can handle your negative emotions. First thing is talk to a responsible first person. Now you recognize a person who understands and validates your feelings in your life. This individual may be your friend, your family member, or your peer group, or a therapist or a counselor. Okay, ask them willingly when they are ready to navigate your negative emotions and feelings. It will help you a lot to come out of it. And next, the second one is write about it. You use a diary, a note, or a page to write about your emotions. Be creative, write all your positive, negative emotions with the underlying causes. So this will help you to when, how, where you're getting these emotions and what are the triggers which are causing these emotions. The third one, move your body. The human body has made to move either emotionally or physically. So while acknowledging and accepting your negative emotions, you can change that energy into a positive side. Willingly, you have to do this. Willingly, when you change your positivity into physical outlets like involve in running exercises, physical exercises, go to gym or running, tap dancing, or even swimming, all physical exercises or any creative activities. Now, the next one is actively call out the culture of toxic positivity. So here, if you are really someone enforcing positivity on you, you have to be cautious. Tell them that positive emotions give one a sense of genuine contentment. It is not a state which has to be induced. So try to keep away from them. And now the next one is thank your negative emotions. So here the negative emotions are challenging emotions. However, actively you are avoiding them, they are going to become more and more worse. So acknowledge them, labor your negative emotions, and thank them for serving your purpose. When you do this, you bring the feelings into your conscious awareness, And for example, if you feel injustice, if you are in a sad mood, sadness, because you are being injustice, or you may feel sadness because you don't have a proper companionship or support. So here you accept your emotion, and this will pave a better way of understanding of yourself. The next one is use mindfulness techniques. These mindfulness techniques includes your conscious breathing, becoming conscious about your surroundings. The next one is disengage with social media. People with frequently post what all present a filtered view. We get in social media is a filtered view of reality. If you feel social media is fueling your toxic positivity, it is recommended to take a break from it. Finally, I would like to conclude. Let's not preach and let's not fill our pages with toxic positivity. Instead, let us acknowledge the pain and troubles of life and existence. Thank you all for being.
Malika, thank you, Malika. It's a very wonderful. We used to tell a word, kiss. Keep
Yes,
it
keep
so
it
simple.
so simple.
Keep it so simple.
Yes, sir.
And today I have to add one more word to it. Okay. Keep it so simple and effective.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And you have made it very nicely. You have kept it very short. But
Due to the lack of time, I haven't explained it in detail. I was.
But it was very.
It was to make it a bit fast, sir. May
It is a full
hopefully
meal.
people understand it.
It is a full meal. Today we got a full meal. Thank you, Malika. Definitely, I request you to spend your time one more time in the future
Yes,
to
sir.
discuss
Yes, sir.
about all these aspects.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Team, on behalf of all of you, I thank Malika ma'am.
Actually, we have to all thank you, sir, for giving us this great opportunity.
Okay, Malika, you are from which place?
I am from Abu Dhabi, sir.
Yeah, now actually we have faculties from Abu Dhabi. Now we are going to get one faculty from Bangladesh, Mr. Ganesh. Thank you, Malika.
Thank you, sir.
Team, I am very happy to invite Mr. Ganesh to the stage. Mr. Ganesh, last time he spoke about meta model in NLP group, okay? And so many people have become fans of him, okay? And he has got many fans on that day. Today also, I think he's going to do the same magic. Over to you, Ganesh. Ganesh is a international trainer, and he is also an international business marketing person. He is having extensive knowledge and skill as far as sales is concerned, and also international business. And coaching and training is one of the hobby. Thank you for sparing your time, Ganesh. Ganesh, the stage is yours.
Thank you, sir. And good evening, one and all. How are you all? How are you all?
Super.
You can just say,
thanks, sir. Super.
Great, great. So it's been close to 2 hours, and you're all patient, and you are listening, and you are getting a lot of information. And I hope it will be very useful for you to practice. And today my topic is going to be on the business front. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
All right. So today, being a World Mental Health Day, so we call it as there is no health without mental health. Say, for example, if you are mentally weak, how can you be healthy? So both physical as well as mental health is very, very important. So today my topic is on focusing on mental health in today's business scenario. So in NLP or in anything, what we need to do is we need to understand whether other person is saying whether it is a fact or it is not a fact. When we talk about mental health in business, you can see that 1 in 5 Indians suffer from depression. 42% of private sector employees have anxiety disorder. 46% of private employees report extreme stress of work. So, India is in danger. The mental problem is not being addressed. So, the purpose of having this mental health day is to create awareness about the condition, because most of the people are not aware of the condition, because they may be suffering from mental disorder or distress or stress, but they don't know that they are actually suffering. Another best example, India, COVID-19. The crisis is in process, but we don't have words to explain, but only we have feelings, feelings, feelings. But for how long? Again, it is a very dangerous sign for both mental as well as for economic revival. What does World Health Organization say? World Health Organization defines mental health as a state of well-being in which an individual realizes his own abilities to cope up with normal stress of life and can work productively to make contribution to his or her community. So mental health includes both all our physical, physiological, and social well-being. So mental health is nothing but a state of well-being. So what we need to understand in this mental health, number one, everyone experience of mental health is different. So we need to respect each and everyone's mental health. There is nobody is superior or there is nobody inferior. Everybody's understanding about mental strength or their mental health depends on their individuality. And you don't have to struggle in silence because people are there. You can be unsilent. You have to talk to people. And number three, which is very, very important, is ask for help. Don't feel shy because you are the most precious to this world than you will ever know. Asking for help is one of the top quality of a successful person. You have to understand these three important aspects in business, or if you are employed, or if you're going to be employed. And even when you are a student as well, this is also applicable. Now, what we need to focus? We need to focus on new you, that is new normal, because change is only constant. You cannot change the change. You have to adapt to the change. How you are going to adapt to the change and make your life more successful is in your hands. And what you are going to use and how you are going to capitalize on the available things makes you a new you. As we know, from lava to butterfly, there is a lot of 4 to 5 stages which pass, which we call it as transformation. So the key for this new you is transformation, or you need to have a new mindset. You need to accept the fact that I need to have a new mindset. If you don't accept that I will not have new mindset, then you are not going to adapt to the new environment or the new business case. So, the new you is that, you don't need a new sunrise to start over. You just need a new mindset. New mindset makes everything possible, from difficulty to easiness. So that is what is the need of the hour at this present scenario. So today I'm going to talk about very key aspect. Number one is exercise, mental exercise, meditation, expanding the map. When we talk about meditation, you can feel comfortable how to meditate. You need to learn how to meditate, because when you do meditation, you have to do properly. If you don't do it properly, it might cause some complications. So one of the techniques that we follow in NLP is cosmic meditation or universal law of attraction meditation. So what you give to the universe, it gives back to you. And also the other important aspect is triggering the positiveness. that is anchoring, which Ms. Kanchan was talking about. When we cook, so what we have anchoring. So similarly in business, we also do anchoring, especially in sales, in marketing, in meeting people. So all these anchoring techniques are very, very helpful. And number three, you need to boost your self-confidence. So how can you boost your self-confidence? You need to boost by yourself. Nobody will come and help you. So you need to have a circle of excellence. So circle of excellence is one of the such kind of an activity or a kind of a technique which will give boost your confidence. And you should also learn a new technique called as disassociation, which is very important because you are working 24 hours a day. And if you don't relieve your work, that it means that you stop your work at office and you continue your office work at home, it doesn't make sense. So office work is at office work, and when you come home, you have to spend time with the family. So you have to know how you're going to get disassociated. So one of the best story which I can tell you is when Indra Nooyi was appointed as an executive board of member in PepsiCo, she went home at midnight or around maybe 10:30 or 11. Her mother told her that please go and get milk for tomorrow. She said that I'm going to be a board of director of PepsiCo and you're asking me to go and get milk. And the reply was, whatever you may be in the office is up to office. When you enter the house, you enter a house as a wife. Don't carry your designation. So this is very, very important, my dear friends, that creating a disassociation is very, very important. And very crucial aspect is paying to the current scenario, paying attention at present. That is, when you are aware of the present situation, you will achieve everything. Your new mindset, your transformation, everything will set place. Say, for example, I can show you a simple formula. You don't need to perform 100% every day. You just improve 1% every day for 365 days. You get an astonishing result of 37% growth over the previous year. And if you don't do it, it is just 0.03%. So the action is in your hands. When we talk about in your hands, the techniques are available. How we are going to use, how we are going to manage, how we are going to apply. Application is very, very important. See, I may know, but if I don't apply, what is the use? So application of exercise, anchoring, creating circle of excellence, keeping dissociation technique, and creating the positive awareness or the present awareness is all very, very important. So everybody is with me? Any questions? Hello?
We are with you.
Yeah.
We are with you.
Yes,
yeah.
we are here.
Yeah, okay.
We are with
so
you.
the new you is focus of 37.8%. That is 1% a day for 365 days. Little things every day makes a world of difference. So in conclusion, the new you is your mental health, because business is done with people. So when you do with people, you have to be very, very strong, both physically as well as mentally. And apart from this mental health, you should be equally able to execute. Having it is different and executing is totally different. So for having it, you need to do exercise, meditation. But for execution, you need to have circle of excellence. You need to have dissociation technique. You should have awareness techniques. They say that, secret of success is happiness, but it is different. When you are happy, success comes to you. So mental health gives you the confidence and happiness. And what is the ultimate, It is knowing what you don't know. If you know this, you can be successful. So take care of yourself and thank you very much.
Ganesh sir, again a kiss. Again one more kiss. It was a businessman's presentation. Team, this is what actually I used to tell. We have to practice what we preach. And I told you in the beginning, he is the international business master. Now in business, what? 2 plus 2, 4. Okay. Now he has proved that he is a pakka business person, and he has communicated the things in a very concise and effective way. Though it is beautiful and wonderful, Ganesh sir. It is beautiful. So thank you. Hope the next trainer is ready. Team, if you have any doubts on international business, okay, you can text to him. Okay, you can text to him, and I will share with him. Okay, or in the group I will share his number, and all his presentations also will be shared in the group. Thank you, 100 again, 100 people at this hour. We have crossed 2 hours. Even then, we have 100 participants. That's great. That is great. So, may I know who is the next trainer waiting? Yeah, Razia?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Am I
evening. Good
audible?
evening. Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Ganesh.
Yes, sir.
You can just talk for 2 minutes. I'm just joining with the other trainer.
Yeah. So
Sushmita is the person next. Sushmita is the person next.
Yeah, Sushmita. So Sushmita, are you here?
Yes,
Sushmita,
sir.
ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Am I
okay. Thank
audible?
you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sushmita,
she's
you
here.
have
She's
got
here.
1 minute. 1 minute. I will put on. Yeah, Sushmita has come. Yeah, team, I am very happy to introduce to you the young and energetic trainer, Sushmita, a psychologist.
Thank you, sir.
She is going to blow your minds away with her techniques. Okay, I am eagerly waiting for her session. Over to you, Sushmita.
Yes, thank you, sir. First, good evening, everyone. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying this wonderful session, right? And let me share the screen first. Wait a second. Yes. Interrupt. Hope it is visible. Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
Hope the
Sushmita, 1
screen-
minute. Okay, you are 1
Yes,
minute. I will pass on one message to the participants. After 30 minutes, we will be having one more quiz. Team, we are having wonderful trainers. Okay, they are waiting to deliver the best of the best. So far, in mental health, we have been covering food. How food is very, very important as far as mental health is concerned. When mental health is concerned, people will talk about so many aspects. But today, we had people talking about food and how career, how we have to choose a career, which also plays a major role in mental health. And we have covered various aspects on anxiety. We have covered various aspects on anchoring and other aspects. And we have faculties whom I have requested them personally to talk with you people for 10 minutes. They're all waiting. So please stay tuned. You can just take a break and have a cup of coffee and tea. We promise you to finish by the appropriate time and stay with us. And whoever staying so far, this 98, hats off to you, hats off to you. Thank you very much. It shows that we are all still learners, and we are all wonderful learners. Thank you very much, team. And over to you, Sushmita, for 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. Again, good evening, every one of you. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying this wonderful session, right? Now, today, let me share. Okay, today I will be talking about sleep and share a technique which will help us to improve our sleep routine and make us feel and stay asleep. Okay, next is now how sleep affects our mental health. First of all, we all know that sleep is very important to every one of us, and there is an evidence that the sleep plays a housekeeping role. Means it housekeeping role in the sense, when we sleep, brain cleans our toxic waste which we accumulate during the daytime. मीन्स दिन भर की जो थकान होती है वो दूर हो जाती है। मीन्स हमारी शारीरिक थकान तो दूर होती ही है आफ्टर वी गेट अ गुड स्लीप, साथ ही हम जो दिन भर डेली हजार या टेंशन से गुजरते हैं, अभी कुछ ज्यादा ही लाइक ड्यूरिंग दिस पेंडेमिक वी आर गोइंग थ्रू अ वेरी स्ट्रेसफुल सिचुएशंस, उससे जो टॉक्सिन्स हमारे ब्रेन में या बॉडी में कलेक्ट होते हैं, ये नींद के दौरान जो है रिमूव हो जाती है। तो हम सभी को एक अच्छी नींद की आवश्यकता है। व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन देयर इज अ स्लीप डिप्राइवेशन? We get moody, irritable, and then we cannot take decisions and all, and we cannot take decisions, right? Now, what we face in daily basis, when we get a good sleep, we just wake up with a fresh mood, with a refresh mood, and get lots of energy to perform our daily activities. And just the opposite happens when we don't get a proper sleep. What happens is we get irritated, we get moody, and the very important thing is we feel sleepy during the day when we don't get a proper sleep, and we cannot also perform our daily activities due to lack of sleep. Not only this, many of us, not only this, there are some other benefits also, like more effective if we get a good sleep, we can work properly, the toxins will be removed, like then organize new information, we can our cognitive skills will enhance, we will.
Hello, I'm Nazin.
Hello, yes. Hello, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, sorry. It was here. Sorry.
Continue, please continue.
Okay, thank you. Now, not only our activities, if we have a good sleep, we can also look good. Okay. Now, next about after there are so many benefits of sleep, and but what happens when we are means unable to fall asleep? These things we are facing now, like many of us are unable to fall asleep, and during this phase of pandemic, when we are going through a stressful environment, and some or the other way we the routine life are changed, and we are facing a problem of disturbed sleep, isn't it? We are facing. Can we get any response in the chat? Wait a second. Yes, I think yes. Okay. Now, what can be done? What can be done? One of the easiest technique is to set an alarm. Let's take it 11:30. Let's technique 11:30. Okay. You all must be wondering, one must be wondering how an alarm clock is helpful to make us sleep, isn't it? Yes, it will. How it is helpful? It will be triggering our biological clock. If we follow a fixed time to go to bed, at least for 10 to 15 days, automatically we will feel sleepy at the same time. What happens is our brain learns, and a biological timing is fixed in our brain. So after practicing this, what will happen? Our brain will send us a signal that this is the time. to go to sleep, or this is bedtime, and eventually we will feel sleepy in this fixed time. So this is the importance of setting an alarm clock and going to bed in a fixed point of time, so that our brain can learn and it can be reprogrammed, or it can be programmed in a particular time period, and our brain will set a biological clock where it will give us a signal that this is a sleeping time. We must be remembering, or we can recall that during our childhood days, when our mother used to feed us in a fixed time, automatically what happens after certain days, in that time we means feel hungry. This we can try now also. If we fix a time for our lunch, like in 1 p.m., so after certain days we can means automatically we will feel hungry. What happens here also, the biological clock sends the signal that this is the food time, so we gradually feel hungry. In the same way, when we have a fixed time to go to bed, we will feel sleepy. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. And the next technique which I will be sharing is a breathing relaxation technique, which is named as 478 breathing exercise. Okay, this can be practiced before going to bed. How this will help? First, I will tell you this, how this will be helpful to us, and then how the process is done. How this will be helpful to us, because this breathing relaxation will make us feel relaxed first of all, and the next thing, it will reduce the amount of tension. Okay, now how this will be done? Before going to bed, we have to sit comfortably, close our eyes, take a slowly take a deep breath in. Okay, by the count of 4. Like when we are taking the breathe in, we will count mentally 4 counts. Like I am inhaling like this. We can use our fingers also, like when closing our eyes, when we will take a deep breath slowly in, like, okay, with the count of 4, I have taken a deep breath in. Now, I will hold that breath and feel the pressure which is created in the belly button for 7 counts. Now, next, what we will do, we will slowly release the breath from our mouth with a count of 8. Right? This can be repeated for 5 times, and you can also add in this, instead of means feeling the pressure which is, hello sir, hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, you proceed. I think proceed, Sushmita.
Yes, this can be also practice, like if we are not able, means if we are not willing to feel the pressure which is created in the belly button, we can also use our lips. Like when we are holding our breath for 7 counts, we will do like this, means press both of our lips. Okay, like when we are taking the breathe in with the count of 4, after that we are holding the breath for 7 counts with pressing our lips like this, then releasing the from our mouth with a count of 8. Okay, and apart, this is the exercise. Hope it is clear to all of you. Yes, can I get the chat box? Now, this was all for today. And one thing I will like to add is, please avoid caffeine or any kind of active active screen before going to sleep. Yes, we are very much used to, when we go to sleep, we access our phones, chat, and use our laptops, or WhatsApp is mandatory for our generation and even our next generation also. But if any of us is having problem in sleeping or falling asleep, then please try to avoid any kind of active screen. What happens is a hormone called melatonin, which is responsible for our sleep, the production is disturbed, okay, by the rays which come from the active screen. So please try to avoid, if possible, then please try to avoid any kind of active screen. Okay, thank you for today, and thank you for listening patiently. If there is any question, you can drop in the chat box, and hope you have understood the technique properly. And please try both the techniques. It will be very much helpful for all of
Thank
you.
you, Sushmita. Thank you very much. But I have a complaint, Sushmita.
Yes, sir.
I have a complaint about your 15-minute speech. 15 minutes training. I have a complaint. A very big complaint.
So please tell.
Start sleeping. See, you have given them very nice tool for sleeping.
Yes.
Hey, so team, such a wonderful. You have given good science, very nice science, and you have structured it beautifully. And please share the PPT with me also. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, all of you.
Now we are going to have a doctor, and who is also a professor. Okay. From her name is Shobha. I welcome Shobha, trainer, coach,
Share with me.
person with the doctorates.
Only two big fish and else and nothing else. Let me choose. You don't give me. Let me choose. Only two.
Team, please mute your calls.
1, 2. That's it. Only two. Bas.
Okay, I hand over the stage to Shobha ma'am. I hand over the stage to Shobha ma'am.
The previous participants has to stop sharing the screen for me to share the screen.
Okay, Sushmita, can you just stop sharing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Stop sharing. Yes. One
And
second.
Shobha, please mute the participants. Please mute everyone.
Yes.
Please mute everyone.
Hello, friends. Please mute yourself because I don't know how to mute it.
Yeah. Okay. I think
Okay,
5 participants, they wanted to talk something. Team, whatever doubt you have on sleeping, you can put it in the chat box, or you can just share it with me in my number 9962163122. All your queries will be answered, and all the PPT of today will be shared to every one of you. Okay, team?
Sir,
This is our
it is showing host disabled participant screen sharing.
ma'am for 10 minutes. Yeah.
Sir, host disabled participant screen sharing. That is what is coming here.
Yeah. Shobha, please go ahead.
Sir, I'm not able to share my screen. So without pity, I will speak today. So my dear friends, today my topic is peace, the mantra, happiness. This is what I'm going to talk about. Why peaceful life is very important. My dear friends, we go back to our school days. The moment the teacher said no lecture next, and what happens to all of us? We are so happy. We are so peaceful. We are so happy about the fact that the teacher is not going to take any class. My dear friends, so why are we discussing peace, this thing to mantra? Peace, a mantra for happiness, my dear friends. So here, what I go back to what Buddhism on happiness. There is no fire like desire. There is no weakness like anger. And there is no happiness greater than peace. This is what Buddha says. There is no happiness greater than peace, my dear friends. So happiness and peace goes hand in hand. So maybe you spend time with your dog and you're very happy about it. Set peace of mind and happiness your highest goal and organize your life around it. Ask yourself before each thought, action, and speech whether this will bring happiness and peace to you. So, what are the mantra to peace? My dear friends, before that, let me speak about few things. Little Johnny and Tony were great friends. Teacher gave a star to Tony, and Johnny loses his peace. Your colleague gets a promotion and you lose your peace. Somebody gets a prize and you don't get and you lose your peace. Sita has a handsome boyfriend and Geeta loses her peace. Dad buys Rohan a Harley Davidson bike and Sohan loses his peace. I was at peace with myself with my Maruti 800 car till the time my neighbor brought a Mercedes. So what are the reasons why we lose our peace? Let's look at this 12 secrets of happiness. Accept what you have. You need to focus on the positive aspect of your life.
Shobha ma'am, 1 minute. Shobha ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Shobha ma'am,
Yes.
actually your video is not coming. Okay, completely it's not coming. I think
I'm not able to
what we
share
can
the
do is
screen.
we need to listen to your voice only. Okay, you can cut off your video and talk because even your voice is
Okay.
yeah. You can
Okay. So my dear friends, so we can see here that accept what you have. Nobody gets more or before. So accepting whatever you have, good things which you have in life will help you to be in peace. Enjoy what you do and without expectation. So if you are doing an activity in your office, work for the greater glory of God and you will be very happy about it. But you're expecting too much in terms of your promotions, or you're telling that your colleague, compared to your colleague, you're going to get a promotion for first when you say, especially if you're working on a government job, then my dear friends, you will lose your peace because you'll not enjoy your work anymore. Live for today and in this present moment. Don't be very anxious about what's going to happen. Please don't be anxious about what's going to happen. Choose to be happy. So happiness is a choice. Peace is a state of mind. Improve relationships. Always appreciate, never criticize. Criticizing should be constructive. Every day letting somebody know that you're not that very great is not going to improve your relationships with others. And if you're going to do that, you are going to lose your peace. Don't compare, but be yourself. You competing with yourself every day. And therefore, my dear friends, you should be competing with yourself and not with others. Preserve health and monitor it. Stop worrying. This will also go away. So every phase of life will go away. Life is like a wave, ups and downs. You never have everything in life all the time, every time. Sometimes you're a winner. Sometimes you should be able to accept your failures as well. Get organized in financial management. You think positive. Moral values: do only those things to others which you want others to do unto you. So do unto others what you expect others do unto you. Spiritual practices are must. So I started my quote with Buddhism and I spoke about peace. Now I like to tell you a story here. My dear friends, there was a farmer who goes to the farm and he sees a child drowning in the marshy land. He goes, picks up the child, cleans the child. The farmer was very poor. After some days, there was a man who comes to his house, and he was none other than the father of that child. The farmer was very poor. This rich man was very rich. He was overwhelmed to see his son alive. So he asked, what should I give you as reward to save my son's life? The farmer was a good human being, and he says, no, I don't want anything. I don't want anything. After some time, this rich man sees a child in torn clothes coming out. And when he sees the child coming in torn clothes out, he asks this farmer, does your child go to school? The farmer was very poor, couldn't afford education to the child. Now what happens at the end of the day? He says, the rich man says, okay, I'll sponsor your son's education. Farmer was happy because his child would get a good life. Years after, you find this rich man falls very sick. And there's this child who was very bright in study, brilliant in study, becomes a doctor. And this is the story of Alexander Fleming. He discovered penicillin, saves the rich man's life. So my dear friends, no matter what state of life you are, rich or poor, happy or unhappy, intelligent, unintelligent. God has got great plans for you. So looking at the positive side of life will give you happiness and you will be at peace. There is one more story which our friend said. That is Ganesh sir said. He spoke about the caterpillar and the butterfly. My dear friends, the story is again very nice. The caterpillar was struggling to come out. A man cuts it. And then what happens? The caterpillar tends to come with a short legs and small wings and a swollen body. It couldn't fly. It didn't turn out to be a big big butterfly. What happened is that the caterpillar dies because it has to suck nectar from flowers to flower. Now what happens is that he dies. The caterpillar dies. Now what is the moral of the story? It was God's plan to make the blood flow in the vessels and turn it up to a great butterfly. So God gives you struggles in order to become a very powerful person. So whenever you're struck with downs in your life, be positive, think positive, be peaceful, and be happy, because everybody doesn't get everything. You get things at the right time, and God has got great plans for you. So be ethical, spiritually very strong. You can read your Bhagavad Gita, you can read Bible, you can read Quran, whatever is your holy book, chant mantras, whatever religion you belong to, follow the positivity of that religion, pray, forgive others, get good sleep, and then remember the laughter therapy is extremely important. And then you do not waste your time, and you have got the 4 happiness chemical in your brains, which is resulting into happiness, dopamine. Achieving what you want and winning helps you to create. So you can be a winner in many aspects. Think about the positive aspects, especially NLP practice circle of excellence. Think about all those positive 10 aspects which you have been very successful, people who were surrounding you, feeling important, serotonin. Remember, you are very important for yourself, for your family. So feel important. And oxytocin, feeling of trust. I'm sure your family members love you. There are many people who love you. And endorphin, laughing, happy diet helps you to be very successful and be at peace. Thank you very much. I think I have not taken more than 10 minutes. Thank you so much for listening to me very patiently.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
stop,
you,
sir.
Shobha. Shobha, thank you. Team, please mute your parts. Okay. Okay, when somebody talks, okay, just to see whether any other voice is coming. If it is coming, just you can mute it. Shobha, are you here? Are you there? Shobha, I want to know what is that you take to make your voice so what do you call it? Energetic? What a voice! What a voice! As if your voice is as if Napoleon is going to for a war. When he goes for a war, how he will go? Like that, it is full of energy. I'm sitting here at it is time for dinner, but your voice has made me to rise. Blessed are your students. Really blessed are your students. Really, they are blessed to have you as a professor. Thank you, Shobha. Thank you very much for coming here and talking this wonderful
Thank you
aspect.
very much. Thank you so much. I can send you my PPT. PPT was not working. Humble apologies.
Okay. Please
for
share.
that.
Please share
And
so
Shiva
that
sir,
I
thank
will
you
share
very
it
much.
with the participants. Team, today I am now I am going to invite the physiotherapist come trainer. See, this combination itself is very unique. A doctor and a trainer. Okay, a doctor trainer. A doctor trainer. Okay, so I invite Jayashree ma'am. Jayashree ma'am, we are waiting for your wonderful session. Always when a doctor talks, it will be with facts and figures. And thank you very much, ma'am, for accepting our invitation and for agreed to give a lecture and training on mental health on this wonderful day. The stage is to you, ma'am. The stage is to you.
Good evening, sir. Am I audible,
evening.
sir? Am I
Yes,
audible?
ma'am.
Yes, sir. Hi, friends. Good evening. Now, today I'm going to talk about good posture for good health. Now, friends, can you all please sit erect? You had a very blissful day today. Can you all
Jayashree, 1
please
minute.
sit erect?
Jayashree, 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
I will mute everybody.
Yes, sir.
Because somebody is talking from the back. Team, please mute your calls. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Now, I'm going to share with you some points about good posture for good health. Now, have you all sitting erect? Do you feel some pain in your back, neck? You all had a very blissful evening, so I think this sitting erect will make you feel comfortable. Now, when we were young, our parents used to advise us, please sit erect, do not slouch. Now, posture is nothing but aligning and positioning of our joints with respect to the force of gravity. You know, gravity always tends to pull us down, but we tend to use our muscles and stand erect and sit erect. Now, with friends, now when you were sitting erect, you felt so comfortable. Now, when we tell about the current scenario, many of us work from home, and even the children are attending school from home, and our beautiful ladies are shopping from home, isn't it? Yes, friends, that's it. Technology has given us a lot of comfort. We are using laptops and smartphones. Now they have made us our life quite comfortable, but at the cost of our physical well-being. Recently, I heard a mother call me up frantically, and she asked, "Ma'am, my daughter has a lot of pain in her neck and back." And I asked her, how many hours does she sit on the computer and doing her work? She said, she is on the laptop and on a smartphone for nearly 8 hours, minimum 8 hours, ma'am. Then on probing, I came to understand the posture in which she has been working. Do you have any guesses, friends? Yes. You know, she was comfortably lying down in a swimming posture and working on the laptop. And she was on her smartphone for many hours in the Anantasayanam posture. Probably the Anantasayanam posture is good for Mahavishnu, but for us, with a smartphone on, I don't think it is quite comfortable for your neck and the back. Now, let me tell you about what a good posture is. Now, am I audible, friends? I hope I am. You can put an S in the chat box.
Ma'am, you are audible, ma'am. You are perfectly audible, ma'am.
Yes. Now, in a good posture, the center of gravity goes through your ears, shoulders, elbows, knees, and your ankle joint. Now, when the center of gravity passes in this manner, your muscles work more efficiently. And there is decreased wear and tear in the joints. And your muscles do not fatigue so easily. And of course, when some person stands erect or walks erect, there's a lot of confidence and good health and good appearance. Now, for example, a person who's having a slouch posture. Now, let's see the effects of this bad posture. Now, when somebody is sitting in a slouch posture in front of the computer, the chin is poked forwards. As a result, the muscles in front of his neck becomes tight, and the muscles in the posterior aspect of the neck becomes stretched. Now, this is a simple example, could be a rubber band. You know, a rubber band has a flexibility. It is stretched and relaxed. Now, when it is stretched for long duration, it loses its efficacy. It's similar to that with our muscles also. When our muscles get overstretched, they are not able to function efficiently and they become fatigued. And of course, with fatigued muscles, you become more lethargic and you have less reduced energy levels. With a slouched posture, what happens is your chest capacity also becomes curved and the lungs do not have adequate space to expand to take in more oxygen. So there is less oxygen going to your brains and you feel more lethargic and fatigue faster. Now, sitting continuously in front of the computers, you sometimes have irritation in the nerves because of these muscles which are not functioning so efficiently. They land up with problems called as carpal tunnel syndrome. And when the thighs are not supported adequately in your chair in which you're sitting, your hamstring muscles, your hip muscles go into tightness and they put a lot of pressure on the back, which we call it as the lumbar region. Now, the nerves there, if they get irritated, sometimes you also have disc problems at a later stage. Now, when you have good posture, you exuberate positive emotions and confidence. And a person who is walking in a slouch posture will have a depressive mood. So now let's tell how to prevent, because prevention is always better than cure. Now, some of the preventive methods could be Jacobson's progressive relaxation technique to reduce the shallow breathing and be aware of the slow, relaxed breathing. Stretching exercises to your neck, shoulders, back, hip and foot, some yoga exercises, and some ergonomical advice. Now let's see how a Jacobson's progressive relaxation exercises is done. Now, I would advise you all to sit in a relaxed posture. I'm just going to do a short session. Probably if you can follow, you can do it yourself also now. Please sit in a relaxed posture. Close your eyes. Breathe in the positive energy and breathe out your negative energy. Now, try to contract your muscles for 3 seconds while breathing in and relax your muscles while breathing out. You have to contract and relax your muscles progressively from the foot to the head. Now I'll do a quick session. Breathe in and relax. Contract your calf muscle and relax. Contract your thigh muscle and relax. Contract your back muscle and relax. Make a fist and relax. Contract your shoulder muscle and relax. Contract your neck muscle and relax. Contract your facial muscles and relax. So this, now stay in this posture for 3 seconds and open your eyes. You will feel more relaxed. So this will help you to become aware of your breathing. Now the next preventive method is stretching exercise. Please do stretching exercises to your shoulder muscles, your neck muscles, your forearm muscles, your hip muscles, back muscles, and your calf muscles. Hold the stretch for minimum 5 to 10 seconds and do minimum 3 stretches at a time. This will help you to keep your muscles more flexible. A flexible body will have a flexible joint and flexible muscles. This will help you to go through the stresses and strain of your life. Now, the next thing is yoga. Yoga integrates your body, mind, and soul. Now, yoga might not be easy for a flexible person. So, for beginners, I would suggest to do some simple yoga posture like kids with some positive affirmations. Try to shine like the sun. Like to do a butterfly flutter of your hips. Try to do a hip stretch like a rainbow. So these easy exercises can be followed by anyone. Now, a little bit important yoga exercises are your forward bend posture, a warrior posture, a camel pose, which you can learn it from a trainer. Now I have a question for you friends. Do you know which is the easiest yoga posture? Yes, that's right, friends. It is the sleeping posture. Now, friends, the take-home message is, please, when the going gets tough, the tough have to get going. So, keep your joints flexible and supple and maintain a good posture so that in the long run, you can overcome the stresses and strains of life. Thank you. If there is any questions, please share it in the chat box. Welcome. Sir, I'm through.
Thank you very much, Jayashree. It was really wonderful. Today, actually, the mental health, the word mind, actually, people say that this is one thing which we will not be able to see. Mind and the mental health, which is very subjective phenomena. But today, you people have been so much successful in giving some quantitative scientific facts and figures so that we will be able to understand the various aspects of mental health. Right from relaxation, Jacobson relaxation exercise, to sleep, to career, to anchoring, to food. We have been traveling a very long area, very vast area, which consists of mental health. Thank you, team. Thank you, Jayashree. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Team who is, I think, ma'am, Srija, ma'am?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Yeah, okay. So, team, I'm very happy to introduce to all of you Srija. She is a NLP practitioner and a counselor, and she is a coach. Now, today she is going to give us a few tips on mental health. She is a very vociferous reader, and she shares many aspects which will really fascinate all of you. Shrija, thank you very much for accepting this invitation to share your time with us.
Thank you so much,
Even
sir,
though
for
you,
giving this
in between your busy schedule, you have agreed to share your time. Thank you very much. And Shrija, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. So, first of all, I would like to thank all of you for your curiosity in learning, and you people are simply amazing. So, right now, just now, I had given a kind of positive stroke to all of you, and I really meant it. Okay. According to transactional analysis, Rick Band said that positive strokes are very much important in this busy, hectic life. So, today I would like to discuss with you all about the impact of positive strokes in parenting in the light of transactional analysis. So, I'm sure the people here, assembled here, almost are either a parent, or in some or another time will be in the shoes of a parent, like as an younger sister, elder sister, elder brother, something like that, right? So you please tell me, like, how many of you are experienced, like in early in the morning, you people have to wake your kid and hugging your kid and saying good morning? Please put it in the chat box here. Anyone? Yeah, very good, very good. I'm so happy many of you are doing it. I'm so happy for that. And at the same time, like when the children are coming back from school, we used to receive them with a smile, and that is giving a kind of reinforcement to the kid that, yeah, my mother is waiting for me, and mother is valuing me very much, and things like that, right? So here in transactional analysis, Rick Brand said that the stroke, that is in common layman terms, it is a kind of appreciation, but in transactional analysis, it's a stroke is a unit of attention which provides simulation. So it is giving a kind of stimulation. So once a child is born, the child started crying. Can you all tell me why the child is crying after breaking the connection from the mother's womb? Anyone? You can come on audio and you can tell that. Oxygen, okay. Yeah, fine. Everything is right, yeah. But that is scientifically proven that the child is having a kind of anxiety, like a separation anxiety. At the same time, if we are taking the kid and we are hugging the kid or pampering the child, gradually settling down, right? So that is the power of positive stroke. So, do you think positive stroke is important in parenting? Yeah. Yes, very good. Yeah, positive stock is very much important in parenting. So, like, if what we have our basic needs, right? Food, water, shelter, clothing, so many things. Like that, we also have our emotional needs too. Each and every one need appreciation in our life. So let me discuss with you all how the positive strokes are important in parenting. Okay, so we have come across many kind of situation, like we are treating kids like treating a boy, like if a boy is crying, the people used to say, hey, you are not supposed to cry, you are a boy. So now we are labeling them. So, and another thing, like we in the childhood days, if the kids are doing some kind of naughty stuff, we used to say like, you don't do that, don't do this, and things like that. So instead of saying that, what we have to tell, we have to rephrase, we have to think wise, and we have to improve our conversation mindfully, and we have to correct it. Like, so you, like, we need, please do it little in a very nice manner or something like that. We have to reframe it. So if a boy is making noises, so we suddenly our response will be, don't talk, don't make noise, and things like that. So we have to tell them, can you be little silent, so it won't make any kind of disturbances to others. So if our in our conversation, through our conversation, they should know what is advisable, what is not advisable. So giving positive stroke or unconditional or conditional positive strokes to our kid in parenting doesn't means we are not going to disciplining our kid. Disciplining is a part of nurturing our child in a very fruitful and very decent manner. So we have to make it in a very nice manner. You can imagine, like we used to appreciate, we used to give unconditional and conditional positive strokes to our kid, right? Like many a times, if our kid have done a very beautiful drawing, by the time we used to tell, we have to tell that, like, right? Like you have done a very beautiful drawing, my kid. And if our kid is doing a very good showing a very good attention, if we are telling the kid to take care of your little sister, the kid is doing it very enormously, and the kid is doing it very happily to support the mother. We have to tell the child, my dear child, you are so kind. So that is giving a kind of signal that I am worth. That is giving a kind of self-confidence and self-esteem. It will very much helpful to boost the self-confidence and self-esteem to the kid in the future. So here it comes the importance of positive stroke in the script. From the childhood, from the parenting, the kid is creating the script, and it is continuing till the end of the life. So parenting, giving positive stroke is very much important. Now if everybody is ready, I am going to give you an exercise in it. This is really amazing. Please everyone, if you can, please come on the video. Let me do an exercise. Ready? If you are ready, please put Y. Yes. Okay. Okay. Very nice. So everyone, please take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And all of you, please close your eyes. Yes. Okay. So now you please listen here, and please remember your childhood days when you were in school. With your mom, with your dad, they used to pamper, they used to correct your mistakes. And just close your eyes and imagine the things what you have experienced in your childhood. Okay. Are you able to imagine the olden days with your mom, the warmth, the love, the affection of the parents, or any other parental figure in that matter? Okay. So now you please open your eyes and please type it here. If you are a parent, we used to use the same usage, whatever it is, if it is positive or negative to our children in our daily day life. So how many of you can experience that? The warmth, like we can just refresh our memories. We can refresh our childhood memories, and we can experience. So this is obvious thing that we are just carrying our parental script and we are inculcating throughout our life. So now as an educated people, what we have to do, we have to be careful while speaking, while disciplining our kid. Disciplining is very much important, but we have to be mindful and self-aware. That is the only key we have to give to our younger generation. Okay. So positive stock is very much important, not only to others, for ourselves too. It will boost our self-esteem. So here I would like from right now, I would like to say each one of you, like we are in a kind of traditional setup or Indian setup, whatever it is, I have seen many people doesn't know how to receive a positive stroke, and at the same time how to give a positive stroke too. Many people are misleading the beautiful concept of positive stroke as praise, flattery, something like that. But that is not. Positive stroke is just like the oxygen and food for our daily life. This reinforcement through the positive stroke is giving us a kind of importance that we are available people, or to our lovable people, these kind of things. So just now I also want to tell you one more tip today, like if anybody in this group, I am pretty sure all of you are very good in giving positive strokes and receiving positive stroke. At the same time, if anybody is having any kind of hesitation to give positive stroke or receiving positive stroke, do it from now. You please wake up, you stand in front of the mirror, close your eyes, and gently open your eyes and see yourself, feel yourself, and tell yourself you are beautiful. You are very precious. You are a hardworking lady or you are a hardworking man. This kind of thing is very much important for our daily life to move on. Whatever stress we have, whatever things we have, this kind of positivity, believe me, do it and practice it from today. You will have amazing result in giving positive strokes and receiving positive strokes. It will have an amazing kind of experience in your relationship. So communication is the key in your relationship. So thank you so much for watching me and all the best to each one of you. And I'm very happy to be here in this World Mental Health Day to give a glimpse of positivity to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shivakumar sir.
Thank you very much, Shrija. Your smiling is unconditional positive score.
Thank you, sir,
Through
for
your
giving.
smile, you are spreading positivity. That's wonderful. Take our unconditional positive score. You are wonderful, and your message for today is a very wonderful message. So on behalf of the team, I thank you again for sparing your valuable time for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
So team, now I have a very senior trainer among us, very senior and psychologist who has been handling many areas and many clients. I invite Basu ma'am to give a message on this mental health day. Basu ma'am, thank you very much for accepting our invitation and joining here. It is a privilege for us to have you here. In spite of your busy schedule, ma'am, you have agreed to give us a glimpse of mental health for 10 minutes. I thank you very much, and I sincerely, I'm sorry for the delay. Okay, ma'am. Sincerely, because it is out of everybody's control. Ma'am, the stage is yours, ma'am. Ma'am, your mic, ma'am. Mic. Ma'am, mic, ma'am. Boss, ma'am, your mic. Ma'am, your mic is mute, ma'am. Your mic is mute, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, you can kindly check it out, ma'am.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we will
I
have the
think
other
I'm
part.
unmuted.
Now it's coming, ma'am.
Okay.
Proceed, ma'am. Proceed.
Good
You
evening,
can start from the
everybody.
beginning, ma'am. Start from the beginning, ma'am.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. It's a great opportunity to come over here and talk with you. If I look for the last 2.5 hours, 3 hours, we are talking about n number of factors. We have talked about anxiety, we have talked about happiness, we have talked about gratitude. Now, when I was going through it, I was thinking, let me talk about Zindagi. I heard a very beautiful song and I really love that. Mere Ghar Aana Zindagi. I think you have heard about that song. If not, please do listen to that one. Because it says about the house where I stay, and the house is boundaryless. And here, sitting on the World Mental Health Day, we need to talk about a life which is really not restricted by specific boundaries. Now, from where do this Zindagi starts? As I saw the participants, viewers in YouTube and Zoom, there are people from all the walks of life. So I thought to start my life from the marriage. Marriage, yes. Few are thinking about that. Few will think about later. Few are thinking about their own marriage. Few are thinking about their siblings' marriage or their kids' marriage. Now, what is marriage? A learned person said, a marriage is a process where two people sit together and try to solve all the problems, but they seldom succeed. Two people. That means there is a contact, there is some interpersonal and intrapersonal communication. Something goes wrong. Do you think psychology has something to do there? Do you think our mental health somewhere or other related with that? Yes. Next, we go to our working place. Is it really everything at spick and span over there? Don't know. There is problem. Again, there are people, and we try to make a match within them. We have kids. Are we sure the way we are bringing our kids in a right way? Are we giving them positive stroke, which we were talking just in the previous issue? I doubt. Many a times we forget where we should stop negative stroking and we should start with the positive one. So everything is there in the life and the life keeps on going. One thing I'll tell you, life is a restaurant. We just go in and we order. When we order something and we get something and we come to know that something in the other's plate is more tasty, believe me, life is a one-way game. You have to play it once and you have to make perfect. Now, how to make my life perfect? Throughout living the life, I have made few points which really helps us to live a very perfect life. I'll tell you a small story. There was a boy who used to stay with his uncle. His uncles once said, go and paint the fence. Paint the fence. So he went over there outside and was thinking what to do next because he was not liking to do that. But ultimately, he have to do that. So he started painting. And during that time, his friend came and asked, are you coming for playing? He said, no, you see, I'm busy. He waited. But the boy was showing that he's busy in painting. This boy got an interest. He thought painting is a very, very interesting task. And what he did, he asked, will you please let me painting? This boy said, no, you see, this is my task. I'm not going to give you. The boy waited and then asked again, please paint, let me paint. He said, I'll think it after half an hour. So this boy was thinking what to do next. So he said, you see, I have an apple with me. Will you take this apple and let me paint? So this boy who was painting unmindly, he said, okay, let me have the apple and he will paint. While he was painting, another boy came and he asked what is happening. He said, you see, I'm painting the fence. This boy said, I'll also paint. Now the second boy was telling, you need to get something to the first boy, then only he will allow you. He was having a beautiful marble in his pocket and he gave that.
The fence was painted by his friends and he got something with it. One thing we need to know, something which we like to do, that only we can deploy to others. So until and unless the boy was showing that he was liking the painting work, he is really engaged in that, no one would have come and done this. And there is a very big mistake we do in our real life. We forget that we just order. We do not do it and show it. Okay, do it in this way. We just ask to do them. Whensoever we are deploying, maybe a superior, maybe a subordinate, we need to set an example and then we need to make them do that. Works become easy. And as a person who is deploying, need to be very careful whom you are deploying. Take care of your children. Now, what is the meaning of taking care of your children? We think that we buy them good things and that is done. No, sorry, it is not done. They want your time. And where do we have time? You see, you are gifted to have a child. And if you are gifted to have a child, to rear the child in the right way is your responsibility. What is just child rearing? Don't do this, don't do that, don't go outside, don't. The child will always say, don't ask me to study. Don't ask me to eat chapati and sabji. Why? Because I have taught that child. The child is mirroring my behavior. And here I feel so bad. What should I say then? I can easily say, please let us have dal and roti today. We are going to enjoy it. We need to say, today we are to play in the home itself. We are not going out. We need to have always a positive stroke for everything that we do. You know, already sir has told that if we really want to survive in the environment, we need to be positive. How to be positive? The positive is accepting the change. I'll tell you, until and unless you do have the charge to change the environment, you need to change yourself. Because you are the only person who is responsible for your life. And if you take your charge, if you change your way of living, obviously your life is going to be a better one for you and the whole segment where you are living. Take the charge of your life. Today only say, this is I'm going to do and this is I'm not going to do. You see, life is very beautiful, but there is always something which we need to keep always an eye on it. When we talk about doing something, many a times we forget the limit. Always be in your limit, because if you cross the limit, nothing is going to be a good one. While rearing your child, try to be very, very specific. Many a times we feel that the child will not understand. Sorry, they understand more than you. So whatsoever you are talking, how you are behaving, how you are talking with your spouse, everything is understood by the child. So be very cautious when you are in front of the children. When your children are not there, then also be cautious, because you think they are not there, they're sleeping, they're doing something, they're busy. No, they are always looking into your eyes. They're always trying to copy your behavior, because until and unless they see you how you behave, they won't be able to behave. They see a number of things in the world and they try to put that in the world, into the home. They want a perfect home where everything is going right. We need to tell them everything cannot be perfect. We need to make it perfect. And when we teach our children to be perfect, they become perfect. It is our life, it's our children, it's me. So, few things that I think you should take it home is that first, whensoever you are deploying somebody, take the responsibility to explain that person. Don't expect anyone to do way you are thinking, because that is your thinking process, that is not their thinking process. Second thing, you should focus on yourself, and then you need to see what are the changes you are looking for, and you need to be that change. It's your life, it's your job, and play it wise, play it safe. It's a mental health day. I am here to talk with you, and anytime you need any help to come and talk about, Emocare is there to talk to you. Anytime you can come with us, and we are always ready to help you. Wish you all a very, very peaceful life. Thank you.
Ma'am, thank you very much, ma'am. Yes, senior is senior, ma'am. The calmness in your face, the authority from which you talk, the authority which your body communicates when you talk. These are the wonderful aspects which everyone has to learn. This is quite wonderful, ma'am, and we have learned not only about strokes, but about presentation, a professional presentation with authority. That was great, ma'am. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation, ma'am. And once again, thank you on behalf of Emocare. 1 minute before going to Deepali, Kruzina, are you ready to make the people laugh for 2 minutes? One minute, Deepali. Yeah, can you share some jokes so that we can laugh, Kruzina? Just 2 jokes, 2 or 3 jokes. Then I will shift on to Deepali, because continuously 3 hours we have been bombarded with facts and figures. Now let's have some fun. Mental health means fun also, no? Yeah. Kruzina, your mic. Your mic. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, Kruzina, you can go ahead.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, my wonderful people. How is it going? I'm sure you all are having a wonderful learning session. Isn't this a wonderful platform? And don't you think we all are blessed to have this wonderful platform? We had such eminent and knowledgeable speakers today, and all thanks to Shiva sir for Allah for giving us this wonderful opportunity to learn, speak, and share. And I've been listening, I've been looking and observing. You all have been such ardent participants and listeners. So let us just have a pat on our back for ourselves. And that's wonderful. And at the outset, let us all have a sip of sip of water. I'd like all of you to have a sip of water. Please have a sip of water. Lovely, lovely. I just start with a small exercise called a boost of energy. I'd like you all to place your hands around near your chest, near your shoulders, and just go up and down. You breathe in and breathe out as you come down. That's nice. Do you all feel energetic? I'm sure you do. And how about all the participants? How did you find our speakers? Did you find all our speakers wonderful, marvelous? Can you please write in the chat box? Can you please write a word of appreciation for our speakers? I'd like to see that. Marvelous, charming, wonderful. Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Ek se badkar ek. They were all ek se badkar ek. And thank you to all those speakers. Thank you for Basu ma'am for such wise and deep, profound words. And to just make this a few more lighter moments for all of you. Since I was listening to all of you, I just thought of a joke on listening. Like they say that when a couple is newly married, the first year the wife speaks and the husband listens. The second year the husband speaks and the wife listens. And the third year both speak and the neighbors are listening.
Mental health.
Yes. Okay. And as see, if we were to learn all this that much that we've learned today, you wonder where we had to go. We would have to go to Chennai to meet Shiva sir and spend so much of time and amount and learn. But today we got to learn all this on this in the comfort of our homes. I'll tell you one small joke on that about teachers. Like a geography teacher is teaching the children about planets. So she says, okay, children, tomorrow we are all going to have a session on Mars. And you know the planet Mars. And everybody says, okay, ma'am, okay, ma'am. And one boy says, no, ma'am, I'm not coming tomorrow. And the teacher says, why? What's wrong? He says, it's too far, ma'am, and my parents won't allow.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, so so it's like I'm saying that how Shiva sir, thank you so much for bringing us all here on this one common platform and learning so much. Thank you so much, Shiva sir, and all the
thank you, Christina, for making us laugh. Deepali is waiting. Deepali is a wonderful, smiling trainer, energetic trainer. Deepali, the stage is yours. Thank you, Christina. And Team Christina is a laughter therapist, and she is a trainer, international trainer, coach. She is coaching many people from abroad on NLP. She is giving one-to-one coaching on NLP. If anybody wants one-to-one coaching, she will sit with you and coach you NLP. Okay. So you can contact her and you can get the reference from me. Okay. She is wonderful. And over to Deepali.
Hi friends, myself Dipali. First of all, thank you Shiva sir for giving me this opportunity to speak about a small topic. And basically I can say it's my experience rather than it's a mental health topic, but then I would like to share it with all my friends and with you. So I'm going to talk about Reiki. So I'm sure everybody has heard about this technique. So there are a lot many kind of Reikis, like it's American, it's Karuna, Mahalakshmi, Ganesha, and there is one more long distance Reiki. So now I want to share a story about my life, about myself. A few years back, I was actually somewhere going in a depression and anxiety, and then later on I was not in a stage where I was really wishing to talk to someone or to speak to someone. So that time one of my friends, she was doing this Reiki healing. So she just asked me that, it's better if you speak out and if you talk about it. So then I tried this long distance Reiki, where she gave me a Reiki for a month, and she healed me totally, like by body, by soul, by mind, by everything, and after as she was giving me for a month, after 10-15 days after she started her Reiki, I was starting to think about my life in a positive direction, and in a I was able to manifest what I really want, what I really wish in my life. So slowly and steadily, it really worked very well, which is a big support, as nowadays everyone has a hesitation to speak about if they are in a depression, if they are in anxiety, they have anything. So friends, I would really like you all to come out, speak out with your friends, your family members, or maybe a professional or something else, so that you won't face any disorders, or there will be any problems in your life. So it's a very beautiful thing. Reiki is a beautiful relaxation, which reduces your stress, and you feel very good, very awesome, and you love to live your life, enjoy every moment of your life. So this was just a small story and a small experience about my life, as I have just taken a Reiki. I mean, I haven't given a Reiki, but I have taken it. So that's how it works. So in future, if anyone, you can just try it out, so that you will find out different ways in a positive directions. You can manifest good things, what you really want in your life. That's the small thing which I really want to share with you. Thank you.
Deepali, thank you very much. Thank you very much for this wonderful session. Team, you may not be able to see me. There is no electricity in my place. Okay. So if my face looks dark, okay, I'm very sorry for that. Okay. So I will cut my video. Okay. There is no electricity in my place. And team, I invite the next speaker. Okay. Uh, the next speaker is Meghna Shah. Meghna Shah, ma'am, she is a very wonderful trainer, a senior trainer. I invite her for giving us something on this World Mental Health Day.
Namaste, dear friends. Good evening. I want for 1 second everybody unmute themselves and energetically say good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Everyone
Good evening.
together.
Good evening.
Okay, thank you everyone. Before I will share my views and before I will express my views and experience on how to improve our mental health, let's do one activity. So this is activity for making your mind little bit calm and peaceful, because it's tired after hearing so many speaker till 3 hours. So close your eyes, everyone. Sit straight and close your eyes. You have to put your attention on your heart, and you have to count in your mind 25 to 0 in backward count in your mind. I will do it for you, but everyone has to do in your mind. Now start giving a suggestion in your heart and start counting. Let's start. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Now put in the chat box. Now everyone is ready to hear me. Thank you all. So I will start with a man's mind may be likened to a garden which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild, but whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth. If no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless weed seeds will fall therein and will continue to produce their kind. This is taken from James Allen from the book As a Man Thinking. We are the gardeners, so our duty is to make sure that we grow good plants and keep removing weeds. As you know, child comes with the blank slate, and whatever you sow, like through parents, neighborhood, or in the school, will ripen one day and it will become a habit. At the young age, there is a more acceptance, be it positive or negative. As the child grows and his thoughts and beliefs become stronger, it is difficult to change. As someone has said, after 30 years of age, it is difficult to change the nature. So it is extremely essential that moral values are imparted at the right age. In current situation, everyone is taking lot of care about their physical health and look, but very few understand and take care of their mental health. Mr. Ganesh just gave statistics how many people are suffering from mental health. If one is strong mentally, then he can handle the physical element better and recover faster from the diseases. So we need to decide where we want to focus and which one should be given more priority. In my opinion, it is required to train our mind using subconscious level suggestion. Now I will talk about two methods that there are however I will talk about what I am following first, that is Raj Yoga meditation. It is highly effective in improving mental health. Meditation is not just activity, it is a process to come to our original state of mind, which is very calm, peaceful and balanced. It is a means by which we get transformed to our real being, real nature. In the meditation that I practice, the suggestion given in the beginning is divine light is present in the heart. This is very pure and powerful suggestion, and this remains at subconscious levels. In other words, we are supposing that God is residing in our heart and we are meditating on it. Initially, we have to make an effort to give suggestion and ignore all the thoughts that come during the meditation. The more we are able to ignore, we feel more calm and balanced as this thought lose their power to disturb us. Let me share my experience of practicing this meditation. Since more than 15 years, my thought patterns started changing in few months. As a result, I have developed positive attitudes and my view on look at different things also changed. And I gain lot of confidence. Mind is more calm and peaceful every time. There is more clarity of what is right and what is wrong. There is balance in different situations, either good or bad. Forgiveness in every situation becoming more natural. Happiness is now inner happiness, not dependent on the external situation. Willpower also has increased. Moderation in different parts of life came. It is now natural for me to look inside as I feel the God within me more and more. He is guiding me in all the situations. As we practice, weeds like negative thoughts, impurities, complexity are being thrown out, and what remains is purity. With the minds being pure, we are more alert and aware. At any time, if I am trying to do something not in tune with my inner state, is rejected. And honesty, truthfulness, like what is inside is outside and what is outside is inside, that is developed. We see that people have something inside and the way they behave outside is very different. So they are disturbed, confused, and not at peace. This is the main thing that needs to be corrected to achieve mental balance, and meditation is the only effective method. Our institute ISRC is conducting training program all the centers in India, so many centers in India and USA too. So if you are interested, so you can register at www.sriramchandra.in. You can get more information about meditation methods and so many literature. Now, second method, those who are not following meditation, is Napoleon Hill's Grow and Think model. Give auto suggestion to your subconscious mind. What it means, you have to give repetitive words or sentence. Repetition is the best way to influence the subconscious mind. So how to do? You have to write diary at daily basis, fix particular time and write different kinds of thoughts you got during the day. Don't matter good or bad. Also mention what disturbing you. After 1 week or 15 days, just go through your diary and see where you have to work on. In which area you have to work upon. Select one and then give that one positive suggestion early in the morning using your willpower. In the starting, it will lot of effort, but over a period of time, you are used to do it. Do it till you will start seeing result. Maybe for some people 1 month and for some 1 year, and keeping writing your diary, whatever you will see difference in your thought pattern, that will increase your willpower and confidence, and you are motivated to further improving towards your mental health. So you know, example is Mahatma Gandhi ji. He has a strong willpower, who always imbibe positive thinking, as his willpower is very strong and he is on the path of satya, ahimsa, honesty and non-violence. So I strongly believe that God is residing in everyone, and just need to hide yourself and taking out good God within in you. Thanking you. Thank you, Siva sir.
Ma'am, very nice, ma'am. Meditation really works. Meditation is our own blessings to the world. Meditation is what India has given to the West. The yoga and the other aspects which we have developed here, it is being grown in business in Western world. But most of the people here, we are not practicing those aspects. So thank you very much, ma'am, for your wonderful aspect, and particularly removing the weeds and planting good seeds. With this, we will end today's session. Team, we have 8 more trainers, but since the time is long, and we don't want to further prolong it, because it will be very tired for you. So the rest of the trainers, we are postponing it to tomorrow. I'll be sharing the link in the group. The link for time, etc. I'll be sharing tomorrow. We are having tomorrow. We will have more quiz and more aspects. Tomorrow the training is only for 1 hour, and we will be having many good trainers to train us on Sujo, Reiki, and all other aspects. Tomorrow only 1 hour. So kindly tune into our channel and your group. We will be sharing the information. If you are not on the World Mental Health Day seminar, kindly message me in my mobile. I'm just sharing my number 99621631222. You can just text in this number and I will add you there. Tomorrow, 1 hour, we will be having a very beautiful free session, and then we will be issuing the certificate also. Thank you very much, team, and thank you very much for all the faculties who have given the beautiful and wonderful and intelligent training on various aspects. Today, we have covered from physical health to Reiki to meditation to food. We have covered the entire spectrum. We have covered. Tomorrow we will be having a wonderful session from Yogita, and tomorrow we are going to have a session from Nazrin. We are going to have session from Blasika, and we will be having session from Neha Vadwa. Neha is a NLP master practitioner, and today the session was started by Newton ma'am. She is rich in experience and rich in skills. So tomorrow we will be having their sessions just for 1 hour. Thank you very much, team, for joining Emocare and the team. And I thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for joining here. Let us celebrate World Mental Health Day by respecting our own self and respecting by respecting others. This is the only one thing I think we have been learned in all these 4 hours time. Respect ourselves and respect others. Thank you very much, team. On behalf of the entire faculty, I thank the participants, and on behalf of the participants, I thank all the faculties. Thank you very much.